All right, so we're live with a bouncy retro techie, Adam's Apples, and Garth. My name's Trina. Hi, welcome. So today, because of the 12-hour stream tomorrow, I have two boxes of laptops to go through. So I picked up this lovely, because all my power supplies are in bins right now for laptops, and I'm like, I don't have room to take out like three more bins of laptop power supply, so I bought this universal one.
Fancy.
So I can get ready for the 12-hour stream tomorrow. That
12
is
hours.
Dave's 12-hour. I don't know what he's calling it. Is it the Mac 84 busting stream or something?
Something like that.
So today I have the fun of removing two speakers from this 2013 MacBook Pro
Throw it away.
15-inch.
That's what I was going to ask what year it was. I have a
Yeah.
2015 I need to do the same thing on. The speakers are blowing on them.
Yeah, that's the problem. So Dave's last stream, I replaced the screen on it. And I noticed the speakers are kind of wonky on the parts one. And she's like, oh, that's fine. And then she texted me after she got it home and said, can I get the speakers replaced with mine? So then I looked up iFixit. You got to take out the whole motherboard just to take out the
Speakers on this gamer laptop right here work perfectly fine.
gamer laptop. That is not a gaming laptop.
2
That
gigs
is-
of RAM?
that
I
is
bet
what-
that can't even
Hey, I've
run
got
Minecraft.
I've got a gaming laptop right here.
Yeah. That would probably handle games better than his.
Gamer. It's blue.
It's a cheap piece of garbage is what it is. There's not even a heat sink in it.
Look at it.
There's a sheet of copper on top. It's better than the new
That's
MacBook
all it
Air.
does.
Does it the screen work?
This
It's a color screen, isn't
or
it?
that? This.
No, I'm asking Adam. Yours, that thing could just go into recycling and no one would miss it.
I don't have the
Say
right
that,
power
Brett
brick.
Chicky.
I don't have the right power brick, so it's very dim, but it works.
Cool.
Nice.
I do have the right power brick. And it's quite bright and
And
runs
it-
Windows
and
8.1, the very well received OS that everyone loved.
And the person who's running it is about as bright as that screen was.
All right, well, have a good day.
Hey,
Dig.
Sorry, Retro Techie, come back. We won't make
Oh,
fun of your
he's not
HD
a-
I don't want
laptop anymore.
he hid.
I know.
Is it plastic or metal?
Oh, that's 100% quality plastic right there. There's a thin
And it
sheet
dies.
of copper on under the keyboard that makes it
Mm.
cool, better than the MacBook Air. You know,
Probably.
better cooling.
There's not even a fan in those. I remember a friend of mine had one of those.
There's no fan in it at all. No.
No, I took it apart. I was like, what the hell piece of garbage is this? But you pay
So
$3.
now I just ripped this, and now my Plex server says the 3 recent most added movies it shows is Thor: Love and Thunder, Top Gun: Maverick, and Rescue from Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island.
It's the best movie of 1978. Come on.
That wasn't even
I
allowed.
think I saw that in an episode of Lost.
You weren't alive, were you?
Nope.
He doesn't understand that.
I wasn't alive for another 20 years, I think. So.
This is the one where the professor made a radio out of a coconut.
Very realistic.
All right, let's go and change my camera view.
You didn't finish painting.
Well, I told you I'd do it last weekend if you joined the stream, but you didn't join the stream, so
Oh well.
we're going to change this camera. There we go.
How do you use that awful keyboard?
I love this keyboard.
They're so bad.
They're the,
Apple and their
pretty good.
peripherals were always trash. I'm sorry to say. They're
these
not
are the
fun to
best
use.
keyboards. I tried the little chiclet ones, the flat ones.
Better than this horrible thing.
I'd
I
rather use
prefer
that.
those,
I'd rather use that one.
but I like the feel of typing on it.
Actually, I don't know. This one's actually not too bad.
There you go.
Oh, and also, hey, One Bit Fever Dreams and Thomas. Since you're all
Hey,
done.
hey.
All right, so let's start. I got the iFixit page over here. So Okay, I don't need to remove the antenna cables because haha, they're already removed. Get that turn.
Poke at the battery a little with a screwdriver.
Okay,
Look at all that onboard RAM. Nice. That way you don't have to worry about upgrading it.
Is that Apple's marketing work?
It's easier for you.
Yes, that's why they do it.
I got this movie.
James Cannon.
It's so unwanted that when they sell this, it says archive collection. They actually burn it on a DVD-R.
Wow.
It's so low volume.
How do you even find these? I'm trying to actually make this with the camera. Let's see if this works. Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna rip
on.
it so I can save it, because the DVD-R will disintegrate.
So did you get that board working?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh. You know what's funny about that? I'll talk about this more on Dave's stream tomorrow, but I'll tell you everything right now anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, I found 2 broken traces on the RAM on the board, right? And so I repaired those on the stream and then just crashed the same. I'm like, okay, great. So I don't want to go into it further on the stream. So yeah, I spent like another 2 days on the board. Oh my gosh, it's one of the hardest things I've had to work on. One of the RAM chips was bad. I literally had to take it off. One of the pins was just completely falling apart. There were a bunch of like corroded vias underneath it. Repair some of the traces underneath there. Swap the RAM and I got it booting now, but it doesn't death chime anymore. But I get nothing. It just boots and that's it. It doesn't actually boot. It just turns on.
Oh.
Chimes.
Bong.
So I'm not sure what's left of it. I need to tone out areas a little more, but I'm thinking there could still be some other gunk stuff around the RAM and stuff in that corner. It's hilarious because the board wasn't in bad shape. Wow, is that actually flickering or is that just me? Great. It was a good idea to, I'm messing with my cameras midstream, so.
You want to see something gross? This is that LC2 I bought. Look at that.
Oh yeah, yep.
And,
Slightly corroded.
And that.
Yeah, I had one like actually just vinegared up, you know. It's not too bad. It'll come off. It's annoying, so scrape it.
Yeah, I need to sort out a power supply first.
I'm going to go back to this view so everybody's kind of on the same side.
Boot it up. Windows 8.1, the best version of Windows since Windows 2000. Or
It's a nice little
Vista.
laptop. I like it. Is that 1280 by 800 screen or 1440?
It's trash by
900?
trash.
I think I'm not gonna try to fix this. I think I'm gonna send it off to another YouTuber and say, "Here's a challenge."
All right,
Oh,
I'll
that's
take the
easy.
challenge.
Easy.
You know why? Because I don't care about this computer at all.
Well, that would do it.
1366 by 768. Oh
all you
yeah. Welcome to the future of gaming.
I think that's the size of screen on my MacBook Air, maybe something like that.
Don't be so jealous.
I don't know where my
Yeah, I think-
MacBook Air is though.
I don't think anyone is jealous of that piece of crap.
Look at that.
That's actually pretty
Very
funny with the
successful.
blue background. That's pretty cool.
That iBook keyboard.
I never used Windows 8 ever.
Me either. This is the first time.
I have Windows 11 on a machine here.
That's madness. Madness.
There we go.
Let's see.
2 gigabytes of
Fine.
RAM. A whole 2. With a Celeron at 2.16 gigahertz. With a 64-bit operating system. Oh yes.
I like how the power connector looks like it's one for a just like a regular barrel connector. How's the battery? Does it hold any charge?
I don't know. Let me check.
This
This is holding
normally
each-
the title of a DVD is like the name of the movie. This one is just called WB DVD. Let's see if I can rip it.
Where did you find that one? Why do you have that? Did you get that at a thrift store? Or?
I got it at the
Might
used
be.
DVD store in Dallas.
Oh wow.
It's reading it from my trusty old optical drive on my Mac Studio. Region setting does not match.
Uh-oh.
I think my Make MKV software will figure it out anyway. Let's see.
Turned off. Yeah, there's no
It's been
battery in this right now, so the
It's
battery
been
was
so long
toast.
since I ripped any DVDs.
I had to get out this drive and
Where did you
find
order?
an old USB cable.
Where did you order the battery from?
The Amazons, so it should last about a week before it dies.
Oh,
I need a new battery for this thing.
Can
See, if
you
you-
build one for those?
If you open this up,
Yeah.
where the battery would be, is just a hole.
At least you got the cover for it. Did you snap that off the battery?
The battery was actually in here when I got it, and I just took the battery off. I took this plate off the battery because I didn't
So
want to
how
leave
hard
the dead
was it to
battery.
do
in.
that?
What?
It just pops off pretty easy?
Yeah, it's just plastic
Actually, it does
tabs.
look like yeah, because I've got a stack of these. Whoops! I was just looking at one of mine, and like literally the little connector tab just fell off. I'll put
Good
that in my
job.
pile of broken plastic over here.
Just look at it, and it falls apart.
This one has all the nice green fuzz on it, which is nice.
I don't think anyone makes replacements for these anymore.
No, I doubt it.
And so I was taking these DVDs out and ripping them because I was trying to complete my Plex server. I have a spreadsheet here that has all of my movies, and I only had like 4 movies that were not on Plex. So
4 movies ever?
I was like,
Okay.
what?
I have a lot of
Your
movies.
server is huge.
I have 731 Blu-rays, but I have 783 titles on Plex. But that's because there's DVDs that aren't on Blu-ray.
That's funny.
okay. So this one's
Wow.
going in the bin.
But these two I could not find online anywhere, believe it or not.
I believe it.
Yeah. I wonder why.
Okay. I'm just throwing the fans out because they are so dusty, even after I pressed air on them.
That's right, 1-bit, get out of here. Oh, sorry, the fans.
Okay. It says it's going to let me make an MKV. Let's go. Go.
So, question, Adam, your ripping software still runs on Apple Silicon then?
Yes.
Okay. Gosh, I used to
Yeah,
have
this
all
is,
the tools. It's been years.
This is Make MKV. I don't think that didn't work. I don't think it's Silicon native. I think it's an Intel release, but I did buy this software. It does not want to let me rip this disk though.
Blame Apple.
It's trying to see.
No, it just doesn't like it.
I mean, they got better since 2019, but still, blame Apple.
No, if anyone could blame Apple today, that's me for this horrible design.
Stupid Tim Apple. Hey, did you see those new iPads that are not like the new iPad Pro, which is not really anything to change? Like they changed one piece, one thing in like almost 2 years, or a year. What's the point of this?
I thought was weird is that they had the new iPad 10, which they switched to USB-C, and then moved the camera where it should be. Then they didn't change the pencil, so the pencil still has to have that stupid adapter.
I bought an adapter. I was like,
That is
I'm gonna get
so
one of those stupid
freaking
adapters
awesome.
in box.
Like if you buy an Apple Pencil 1 now, like if it's like manufactured now, it comes with the adapter in the box.
Yeah.
But if you already have one, now you have to go buy a $9 adapter so you can pair the thing to the iPad 10.
Okay, what's
They should have switched everything to USB-C all at the same time.
Yes. Well, they will soon.
I can't believe that
most of
this
them-
iPhone 14 is Lightning. Like what the hell?
Okay, I gotta turn this around.
Call Tim
Trina, are
Apple.
you done fixing that yet? Come on.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's
That
getting
laptop is like a battery with a keyboard on it.
there. Yeah, pretty much.
So's mine. Well, it doesn't have battery in it though. At this point,
Okay.
will by this afternoon.
Remove the one oh from the logic drive. Okay. I don't need to do that because I don't have a hard drive in here.
So once I get the new power brick for this to make sure that it's actually going to get bright enough to see, I have to get one of those new Blue SCSI power books.
I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about like I'm gonna
Floppy
rip apart any number one of these power books I got sitting over here, and then put a SCSI thing in it, right? The blue SCSI, and then at some point I'm gonna have to update it. And then I'm like, ah. It's just like, yeah.
Well, I've got a couple of PowerBook 100s, but they need to be recapped and they're all screwy. This is like the closest old PowerBook I have that's decent.
Yep.
So I figured this would be a good candidate to have a drive installed in it. So I really don't want to have to boot it off of this goofy, whatever that is, HDI 30.
Yep.
Are you done yet, Trina?
Yes, yeah, it's getting there.
Let's see what this is doing. It says it's ripping it.
I got this recently. It's a G4 PowerBook. I haven't done
Which
anything
one?
to it yet. I'm looking it up right now. I wrote it down and.
Is it a DLSD or is it the basic one?
It is the 15-inch FireWire 800.
It doesn't tell me.
It's a 1.3 gigahertz G4. So yeah, it's not great. I got it super cheap.
So this drive I'm using to rip this with is a light on DVD plus R DL dash R DL dash R dash RW
How many?
dash CDR
Yeah.
dash CDRW.
Does it all.
Yeah, but the eject is screwy. You have to hit it like 87 times for the drawer to open.
Oh, cool. So this PowerBook will run just native Panther.
Nobody runs Panther.
Did you guys see that crazy 8500 I bought?
Yeah, why did you buy an 8500? I'm kind of confused by that. That seems exactly like the computer you'd be like, why'd you buy that?
I was searching for something on eBay, and it was one of those things where I was looking for an old Apple II part, actually. And you know how when it doesn't have much to show you, it's like, you might also be interested in this.
Right.
So I saw that, and I was like, what did they scribble on the front of this? I just thought it was funny, and so I just took a screenshot of it, and I put it on Twitter, like, look how this guy labeled the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, it had a make offer button. I just put a ridiculously low offer in there, and thinking, like, I'm just messing with the guy. And he was like, accept it. I'm like, oh, no.
Crap. Yeah.
The thing is, I already have I have two 7500s, a 7600, and a 7200 that are all the same basic thing, and I don't use any of them, so I don't know why.
You're gonna hate that system because you have to open it up to do anything inside. I used to fall apart. Not knowing.
Actually, I owned one of those when they were new, so I know all about it. I also owned an 840 AV before that. So yeah, every time you want to do something, you got to basically take the whole computer apart. But
my first PowerPC was with that one.
I think that might have been my first PowerPC.
Terrible.
I had an 8100 at work, but the first one I bought, I think, was the 8500.
Okay, so let's read here.
But all I know about it is that when he plugs it in and pushes the power button, it chimes.
Yeah.
I have no pictures of the inside. All I can tell from looking at it is that it's got a USB card installed in it. So I'm thinking if somebody actually bothered to go in it and put a USB card in, maybe they like put a Sonnet G3 in there. I don't know. That would be cool.
I know, it'd be hilarious.
But it won't have anything except that USB 1 card.
I want the power supply when you ultimately decide to trash it.
And the thing is, the power supply must work if it chimes, so that's good.
Yep.
It's usually one of the things that's bad. Yeah, and it'll need to be recapped, but I don't know. It'll be here next week, I hope.
I need to work on
Is that?
a drive with all the OSs on it for like, PowerPC, later Macs like, Tiger, Panther, Leopard, or etc.
Right.
And I literally thought I'd already made one. I was like, I had notes. I was like, wait, I did this already. And I had these notes I'd written down, and I found the drive, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna hook it, and it's like literally empty. I'm like, okay, I think I made the notes, and I didn't actually ever do it.
Notes to do it. Yeah.
It's like a to-do list. I was like, oh, good job. So
Okay,
I want to try out this PowerBook, but I might use this actually to do the installs on. But I'm sure the optical drive in this is just rubbish.
Rubbish. It's from Britain. I rip worked of this DVD-R.
What the hell?
Is it that complicated to take out the fans?
Yeah, you gotta take the whole board out.
That's stupid design.
Nope.
It's like they didn't want you to open it. Just keep buying new computers after that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm curious to know what the deal is with the speakers on those because that actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, the speakers blow out on those pretty easily. So I'm not sure if it's just crappy speakers or audio tuning is wrong. And
Planned obsolescence of audio.
Hey, the eject worked this time.
Is there like, it's probably like, is there like an elastic band or something in there that you have to like replace?
USB D would be awesome.
Where am I? In my optical drive?
Yeah.
I think it's just a gear. I think
you're
it's probably just because this is sat for at least 10 years, and I just fired it up for the first time. This is so old that it's got a, the case is so old it's got a Firewire 400 jack on it.
Okay, yeah.
But it ripped my fancy disc.
Actually, this drive sounds fine.
What's up, Retro Tech Chris and Rudy's Retro Intel?
I know those guys.
Check it out.
Stop breaking it.
This
Hey
can only
guys,
end well.
I'm just taking a small break, saying hi.
You know, that's the one good keyboard that Apple made is on that machine right there.
Open firmware.
That
This
PowerBook
one?
right there. That's the best keyboard. I love it.
Which keyboard?
It's not bad.
The one on the PowerBooks and the early MacBook Pros. That's my favorite.
My favorite's
keyboard.
the butterfly keyboard on the
you
2015 MacBook.
Need one of these.
Holy cow! I just got one of those from
I don't have it.
Goodwill.
Look, it's got a lightning jack on it. It's not on the bottom.
I'm at Goodwill and I'm just walking along in there and they had like a cardboard box with the Dell logo on it, right? Like for keyboard. And for some reason I looked in it, which I don't know why, but literally that keyboard was in it. So I got it for $9.99.
I need it. They sell
This one
it for
has
stupid
lightning.
amounts of money.
This has lightning on it too.
That's pretty cool.
I think I got one.
Chris knows what I'm talking about. Butterfly keyboard's the best.
Garbage.
Butterfly keyboard is. This is better than that.
Yes.
It's way better.
Still
Yeah.
works.
According to iFixit,
Yeah.
the motherboard.
I'll be
Or
right back. I'm gonna go grab
Japanese.
a
Gotta have the Japanese.
CD. Some call
keyboard.
it compact disc. Oh no.
This one's better than yours. It's got the rainbow Apple logo.
That's true. Makes it better.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bye.
You tried to clean your butterfly keyboard in your old MacBook Pro, did it and replace it with the M1 MacBook Pro.
Hey, Retro Techie, is that bottle big enough?
Are you jealous?
Yeah.
It's for my health. My old man health. I need to drink a lot of water.
Oh,
I have regular sized waters. Where'd this come from?
why?
You know, I found somebody selling, somebody on Facebook is selling an adapter that lets you play your, so stupid. It's called RetroGen Adapter. It lets you play your Genesis games on your Super Nintendo. Like, who was asking for that? You can, like, find Genesis for, like, a $20 bill. What a waste of money.
I need to
Oh,
make an eBay ad soon.
well, they didn't tell me. Really?
Oh, a 16 by 9 widescreen CRT TV. That's very tempting.
Well, that's a weird time in TV history.
Yeah.
I have the Samsung 15-inch, maybe it might be a 17-inch TV, very early LCD, and the resolution on it is like 1024 by 768 or something weird like that, and the pixels are stretched, and it has a DVI input on it.
So when you put anything on it, does it actually look good or does it just look odd?
When you play TV on it, it looks fine. When you try to run computer graphics on it, it looks all stretchy.
Like trash.
It also has a SCART input on it.
A SCART? Really?
Yeah, you know where I got it? when Circuit City was closing down, they had like 4 of those in their video game like demo area, like where they had like the PS2 and the 360 and
We didn't
whatever
have them
was.
here. We didn't have them here, so you'll have to explain it.
Okay, well, like there was a section where they had all the video game consoles set up that you could play them, and then each station had one of these little Samsung, like I think it's a 17-inch screen. Anyway, when they were getting ready to shut the whole store down, they started selling all the fixtures, and I'm like, hey, can I buy the TVs? And the guy's like, yeah, $50 each. So I bought all 4 of them.
Nice.
This was like 10, 12 years ago, and I ended up selling 3 of them, and I kept one. And it's been our kitchen TV for the last few years. But
Well, people want SCART connections. Those are better than, well, obviously not than the newer.
Well, it'll do
standard,
RGB through that SCART connection.
Yeah.
But what's weird is it's because it's not a 4x3. It either chops stuff off or it skews it weird. Like if you go off of like an old like a Super Nintendo or a GameCube or something.
Mhm.
And it's kind of pointless because the thing also has VGA and DVI inputs. So you can get direct, RGB that way too. Anyway, I know it's all covered with like cooking oil now from sitting in front of the stove.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Ooh.
Okay. Take
I'm surprised Plex has the information for this countdown movie.
lift to the left.
It was very popular.
You want to hear the summary of this movie? Desperate to land a man on the moon before Russia does, NASA hastily preps a would-be spaceman for a mission that will leave him alone on a lunar shelter for a year.
Oh.
Starring
Holy.
James Caan and Robert Duvall. And a
This
bunch of people I've
TV
never
weighs-
heard of.
This TV weighs 163 pounds. They say. Holy.
That's a lot.
I'm not getting that.
What is it? A CRT?
Yes, it is like the king of CRTs if it weighs that much.
Yeah.
I'm not picking that up.
You sure?
No, my house will sink a little wherever I put it.
I think your house will not only sink a little, you'll fall into like one of those holes that we keep getting here in Toronto.
Yeah.
On the roads.
I needed to buy one LS74, or no. Yeah, 7400 to fix my Apple II, and the guy I could either buy 100 of them, or I could buy one. Well, all the ones that were selling me 100 of them were all in China, so they're probably just all like remarked garbage. So I found a guy in the U.S. who had like 12 of them that were in a tube. He was selling them one at a time, so I bought 4 from him for a total of $4.
Making it worthwhile for him to bother sending it out.
Come on.
Also, if one of them's bad, then I have a better chance. But $1 for a chip that fixes the $400 computer is a pretty good deal.
Yes.
There we go.
You get it?
Well,
Well,
oh, hold on. Hold on.
are you switching cameras or
No.
what's going on there?
Nope. We're out.
Perfect. Now close it up.
Yeah, now I
I
gotta
can't find how I install CDs.
now I gotta go and take the other ones out. I gotta do the same procedure, but I did it first on the dummy one. So if I broke it, I didn't care. Hey,
Lost all
Sean.
my install CDs.
Eric. Rudy.
Call your inside people at Apple.
Yeah, that's funny.
They have it all there. I remember
I don't know.
about
I
like
don't understand.
I think it was like 6-7 years ago. I had a PowerBook and I wanted to restore it, and I didn't have the CDs, and I know you could download it online, but I was like, I want the actual DVDs or CDs, and I swear to God, I called Apple, and I spoke to somebody on the phone, and they're like, we haven't made this model in quite a bit of time, and I'm like, yeah, but I want to fix it. So they're like, okay, well, mail you out some replacement DVDs or CDs, and they're all like white, and they have like the name of the OS on it. And they just shipped it to me for free.
Huh.
I was like,
What?
Wow.
I didn't even have Apple Care or anything. Like I had no proof. I bought it used from somebody else, right? Yeah.
really
So they
funny.
mailed them to me, Tiger and Leopard.
Well,
So you
at
can't
this,
say bad things about them now.
Oh, I
Right?
still can.
since then they haven't been so good. So
I mean, seriously, I have like a whole stack of like, my main ones I use for, and I literally can't find them anywhere. I don't know where they are. Weird. Okay,
install
that's annoying.
Linux.
Now I know I never made that drive. Yeah, brilliant. Okay.
I've stopped trying to do projects based on things I need to find, and I just whenever I find something, I'm like, okay, this is my project now.
I'll do this. It's on your.
Okay,
That'll
here's my PowerBook 180 power brick that's bad, so I guess I'll recap it. Nah, it's not even worth it.
I have one that came with a PowerBook 100 that the PowerBook smashed into the power brick, and the power brick lost, and it was just shattered. So I took the guts of it and I sort of wired it up to AC, and it actually still worked, but it's too dangerous to use that way. So
here's one I took apart to recap, and recapped it and it worked. I'm not sure if it still works. Last time I tried it, I had issues with it. But yeah, once you crack it open, it's basically tape it or glue it back together. So I
just bought one of those.
I wasn't sure.
The one with that goofy connector on it, I just bought one of those on eBay for like $15.
Honestly, I get these now. Just the people hack together a simple little one, right? And,
yeah, I can do that. For this one, I wanted the correct one.
Yep.
I've got several of the ones that don't work.
This is madness. Where are my CDs? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna spend this Garth looking for CDs.
You should put an AirTag on them.
I know, right? Okay. That's so friggin' weird.
I'll put that back. All right, so off we start again.
Hey, RetroCheck Chris. Speaking of the lifetime warranty, I had a defective Maxell floppy disk from 1984, and I asked them on Twitter, "Hey, look, this is broken. It says lifetime warranty," and they said, "We could maybe send you a coupon, but we don't have any more of those." Sus.
How about that? That's creepy, eh? The Hexorcist. I just came across this CD though.
I used to have a whole bunch of Apple developer CDs back from mid 90s, and I threw them all away because I'm like, these are worthless now.
I did too. I just threw them all away around 2019.
Yeah. Yeah, 2019 was when I actually threw out a whole bunch of stuff I shouldn't have, and I sold a whole bunch of stuff really cheap that I shouldn't have. Oh well.
All right.
You're like never again.
Again.
Okay, this is madness. Madness.
So when you play a movie like this, a DVD, that's 480i, and you play it on a 27-inch Thunderbolt display, it's like this little window. It's ridiculous how low res it is.
This is what
I'll
they
be right
sent
back.
me.
I got one more place I'm gonna look.
Okay.
They just sent me basic, not for resale stuff years ago. Hey, I didn't pay a dime. Can't say I don't have official.
So what you're saying is you called Apple and said, "Can I have it?"
Pretty much. I was like, oh, I can't be expected to like use your laptop without having an operating system. They're like, well, we could send them to you if you want to pay this much. I was like, the laptop is so old. Like, I'm not paying money for a replacement operating system. So
Right.
they're like, okay, well, we'll just send it to you.
We'll just send it to you.
You know, the worst deal I ever got from Apple was when my PowerBook 540C had problems, and it was still just barely under the warranty. And I mailed it into them because I lived in the middle of nowhere at the time. And they were like, our engineers cannot figure out how to fix this. We'll give you a free PowerBook 5300 CS instead. And I'm like, oh, great. Free
Okay.
upgrade, which turned out to be a stupid idea because that 5300 was one of the worst laptops they ever made.
But you got it for free.
What's that?
Kind of. You paid for another
Yeah.
machine, though.
I ended up selling that almost immediately and buying whatever the next one that came out was.
Is anybody looking for a 300 megahertz G3 accelerator card for the 7100?
No.
I've seen that ad.
Yeah, it's somebody Trina deals with.
Somebody in Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
He's in Toronto.
Who?
His prices are stupid.
His prices are super high.
Who? Do you want to share
Yeah,
the
he's
link?
got a Radius rocket card. He wants $850 for it. I paid
Yeah,
$100
yeah.
for mine.
Here, I'll put it in the private chat. You've dealt with this person.
Have I dealt with them?
Yep. They are astronomical. The amount, and then he always points to like a eBay listing, some random eBay listing that like supposedly went for stupid amounts of money, saying like, "Oh yeah, that's what it's worth."
Just because
Okay.
somebody was a moron once doesn't mean somebody has to be a moron twice.
It says this listing is no longer available. It may have been expired or so. Did you?
No, I'm looking at it right now. Here, try it again. Maybe something happened.
Copy it.
Hey, Retro Techie, I just ordered another Blu-ray.
What?
Canadian Bacon.
Oh, that's a good movie though. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
That's a
it just
great
came out on Blu-ray last month. I missed the release.
I think most people did, if anything.
I mean, I only have my movie collection, which I've had a lot of the same titles for a very long time. I only have 37 titles that I don't have on Blu-ray yet, and that was one of them.
Name sounds familiar.
Yeah, you've dealt with this person.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, you've told me in the past. He's had other stuff. 140 plus shipping to Canada and US only.
Mm. There's a new person who's popped up on Facebook Marketplace here in Toronto, and he goes, so his listing is, his listings are always the same. It's blah, 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 but it's always in USD. And I'm like, you know, you're in Canada, right? You're in Toronto.
New SD?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, that's the guy we're talking about.
No, this is
I
a
haven't-
different guy, because his first
Oh.
line, like if it's 140, he would say it's 140 USD.
Oh, USD. I think he said new SD. I was like,
No,
what?
no,
An
no,
SD
sorry.
card in there?
USD. He's always charging American prices. And I'm
Because
like, you know that
Huh.
you're living in Canada, right? Eh?
Don't you
I
know?
like Canadian prices because they're really cheap.
That's right.
'Cause your currency is not good.
Not good, no. When the iPhone 6 came out, the money was actually like equivalent, or we were a little bit above. So I got the iPhone 6 for like American pricing, which was like fantastic because it felt like I was getting a huge deal. And then a year later, the prices just went
That's funny.
back to what it generally is.
Mind
So
you, I
my phone was
sold
cheaper.
I sold a
On
mother
an iPhone 4.
I sold a motherboard the other day that I had it listed on my website for $50.
Biggie
And
bones.
and when the guy bought in the States, because I always like go to USD to Canada prices.
Yeah.
Or Canadian to USD. And it came out to $56. And I'm like, wait, did our money go up or something? Because it should be still around the $50 mark. I'm so surprised that it came up.
I don't want to update this
Suspicious.
phone because it still has MAME on it that you can't get anymore.
The best phone they ever
I like compare it to the
It's like the screen size.
like
It makes it look even smaller.
a picture in picture.
Oh, hey, I got a question. Do you guys know where my installed DVDs are?
On top of your Mac.
right here.
Those are weird. Those
That's
white ones.
Without being able to see, that sounded so wrong.
Are they
Right?
French?
No. It says replacement DVD, not for resale.
Somebody at Apple was like, "Yeah, I finally got that crap out of my drawer."
I don't care. I'll take it.
Huh.
But there's one in here that I got. I bought somebody's old MacBook, like a 2006 one, like the first generation, and she had one of them. So one of them came from her. So
Oh.
obviously she did some work at she had something done at Apple, and they just gave her like the DVD.
I don't generally work on stuff new enough to use optical discs.
Show off.
I have my Quadro 700 has an external CD-ROM drive,
That counts.
and I have a Quadro 650 with a CD-ROM drive, and I've got the 8500 coming.
Well, now I'm dead in the water.
You can't.
I have my Mac Test Pro CD.
That's official right there.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's how they sold them, with marker written all over it.
Need one of these.
The funny thing about this, I swear I put these CDs one time, I put them somewhere, and I'm like, oh, cool, I gotta remember I put them there. And then I don't know if that's where they last put them or something, but...
89. That's as new as I need to go.
MacBook Air, 1.4 gigahertz, 2 gigs of RAM, $150. No thanks.
No thanks. I need to order some new IDC connectors.
Okay, so we'll remove this one.
Oh, I know what I was looking for on eBay. I was looking for one of these, which it turned out I already had one. Why is it in this stupid bag?
Cellophane.
The ROM card. Sorry, the ROM card for a Apple II, but I'm missing a ROM chip.
Okay, one second.
Can you just burn those?
Technically, yeah, I could with an adapter, but for it to be worth anything, I'd have to have an original one. I think there's a guy I know in Arizona who has one of the red chips. These are from 1978. Yeah,
Nice.
new stuff. Has a little toggle switch there. Okay. ROM card, 1978.
That comes out. Now, I don't remember them saying that you have to skip that step.
Are you still not done? Oh my god.
The reason why I fix this is because when I looked on eBay for one, they're selling for over $100,
Oh wow.
and I have no use for this whatsoever. So if I can fix it, it's just an easy $100.
Rudy says he has one.
Rudy has everything.
Does he now?
Sell it to Garth, he's rich.
I don't need it.
You do though.
You gotta put it in your Apple II.
Why don't they tell
Don't you have an original Apple II?
No, I wish I did. Well,
I got
actually,
three of them.
to be honest with you, I don't really. I mean, I would nice to have one, but it's like one of those things I don't really need it, right? So for when I'm trying to not get.
I have an Apple II shell here with a power supply and keyboard. If I can get that one last motherboard to work completely, then I'll have three complete original Apple IIs. And I only have 3 Apple II Pluses now. But I still have 27
I have a
Apple
really
IIs.
nice Apple II Plus.
You have 27 Apple
Nice
IIes?
tweet.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
As I cut Garth off?
Yeah, 27 Apple IIs. What was Greg
Jeez.
saying?
Wow.
They don't
One
all
Apple
work.
IIe and
They're not all
2
complete.
Plus.
I think you might
Yeah.
have a problem, Adam.
Yeah, I need to get rid of some of those. My goal originally was just to have one of every model, which I have, but
You gotta have 2.
not
Yeah,
to
your
have
goal is
27 of one model.
You gotta have redundancy.
Yeah, I've got 7 Apple IICs, which is ridiculous, but
Yes.
I think I might just start selling the 2E parts just to get rid of stuff instead of trying to fix all of them.
You probably make more money that way.
Yeah, there's a guy on Facebook who will buy whole Apple II Pluses and tear them apart and sell them as parts every single time.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had to convince him not to split a original box and matching serial number with the computer. He wouldn't completely do it. What he did was he sold the shell of the Apple with that serial number on it with the box.
Okay.
And then he sold like the motherboard and the keyboard and all the other bits separately.
I barely sell my machines now. I don't
It's
have
sort of a
anything.
pain in the butt to sell stuff. If people want to come to my house and pick it up, it's like, yeah, here you go. But I hate boxing things. iLife 06.
I like 06.
I think I had one of those. I probably threw it away.
Oh, look, an unopened box of iWork 09.
Get it graded.
Install CDs.
Grade
Yeah.
it.
Oh my god. Okay, wow, this is just a bunch of random crap over
See,
here.
I got a delivery from Apple came in this box.
Alright.
Session vide à maison. What did he
Convinced they're
sell?
not in this room. I think.
Saint Antoine sur Richelieu. Okay.
Telephone. Wait.
Hey, this has a full lifetime warranty. It's my Egghead software, double-sided, double-density discs. They're right there, full lifetime warranty. I'll just have to call up Egghead.
Is it your lifetime or their lifetime? Or the disc lifetime, right?
That's like when they used to sell TiVos and they had lifetime service on it, and then at some point they had to clarify, no, it's the lifetime of the unit, not of you. So the people from the first year got grandfathered into, like, they just had lifetime forever. Where's this made?
Yeah.
See, unrated version of Gilligan's Island.
Ooh.
Anything goes in that version.
Wow, this came out in 2004 on disc. This is the early one.
I don't want to know what the skipper was
Have you-
doing in that one.
Have you ever seen this one?
I've never seen that movie. I
Got
actually
Jim
heard of it,
Backus in it. Ah,
though. Who's that? It sounds so
Gillig-
familiar,
Gilligan, give me another Mai Tai.
though. Rudy wants to buy your 2E parts.
Oh, this is the one where the movie star was played by somebody else because she wouldn't come back. I think. Rudy wants to buy all my stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Which ICs are you looking for?
He needs all of them.
And Eric says, do you have all of the Apple II cards? There's probably 3,000 different Apple II cards at least.
But do you have all of them?
Yes. No.
Okay, there we go. Answer the question.
I have many. He says his friend has 39 Commodore pets. There's a guy sort of local to me who wants to sell me he's like a Commodore 64 guy. He wants to sell me a Commodore 64 that works for really cheap.
Yeah.
I want to get it. I just want to find the time to drive over there. It's like a half-hour away.
I want a pet, but I would never do anything with it. Like, there's not much that you could possibly do with those machines.
I think they
To be fair.
look cool,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
as long as it's not the one with the cash register keyboard.
Yeah.
That's just torture.
I was in
I
Vermont.
mean, it looks
and
cool
there's-
though, right?
Yes, I was in
It's
Vermont
cool in a way.
at this charity shop, whatever you call it, then, and they have like a museum because people donate, machines, couches, whatever, and so they kept all the old computers and they fixed them up, and they had one, they had a pet, but they're like, oh, we want 400 US for it. I was
Wow.
like, oh, I have to bring this back to the border, number one. I'm like, and that's more than I'm paying monthly for my car. I'm like, I can't spend that much money on a machine that's gonna sit there and look pretty.
Hey, you should try going the other way, because if I drove in from Canada with a Commodore PET in my back seat, the U.S. Border Patrol would be like, "Sir, please pull aside. What is this? Why do you have a computer from the set of 2001: A Space Odyssey in your car?"
What are you up to?
Yeah, is that part of NORAD? I still got to figure out what to do with this extra 040 I got.
Is it a full one?
No, it's a 33 megahertz LC040.
Still handy.
All right, so I'm putting the quote unquote new speakers in.
Where did you get them?
Well, they're from the customer's previous laptop.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so and they still work, but the ones that were in this one that I removed the speaker from it or the screen from,
Yep.
the speakers were gobbledygook in it. So
Yeah.
initially she's like, "Oh no, that's okay," and then she messaged me and she's like, "Can you actually replace them?" So I'm like,
God.
"I'll just replace them with your old ones," and she's like, "That's fine." So I've had to remove her old ones and put them in this one.
I wonder what I did with my MacBook.
You're using it to hold up your studio.
It's probably sitting behind the bedroom door. It's where I just dumped a bunch of junk I didn't need.
Probably by the end of next month, I'm going to get 3 boxes of laptops.
3 boxes.
3 boxes.
Anything good, or just 3 boxes of e-waste laptops?
I have no idea.
Are they good? Like,
I have no idea.
but
I have
are
no
they?
idea.
Are
I
they,
idea.
have no idea.
are they like this gamer laptop?
Do you have an idea?
Yes, Adam, I do. None.
I have a GCI power supply here. I was wondering, this is good, and there's a big sticker on it that says bad.
Well, so no.
And
Bad.
this one says bad too. Damn
Oh,
it. I'm
jeez.
gonna send these to somebody to have.
Eric wants to use the reel-to-reel tape recorder to load tapes and save stuff off his Commodore 64.
I did that once on an Apple II. Here, I got this thing. It's a Chatsworth Data Systems OMR 500 card reader.
Wow, that looks like it's from 2001.
Not far off. Made by Chatsworth Data Corp in Chatsworth, California. Made in USA. Well, no shit. That's where California is, right? This is actually for reading Scantron forms, and I have now found the interface card for it to hook it to an Apple II.
That's awesome.
What I need to do is find the software,
The Scantron card.
and yeah, I got to find a source of the cards, or at least a scan of one, and I can print them out and cut them out or something.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Oh, Eric's asking anyone coming across the vinyl records with programs on them. I remember Mad Magazine gave out one time.
That's a long time ago.
This thing has gears in it. Like they had their
Fancy
power brick.
gamer headphones for your gamer laptop.
Their power brick is even custom branded.
Is that AC?
AC/DC.
Output is DC 24 volts.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna test out these 20th anniversary. I almost said
Says
Macintosh.
use indoors only. Damn it! I was going to scan my Scantrons outside.
Hey, the battery in this laptop's charging.
Really?
Is that 2 blinkies? Is that 2 blinkies?
What's this? Oh.
Look at that. Incredible.
All right.
Actually might be a pretty good little laptop for something. I don't know.
Which sorry, I'm not looking at.
Oh, it's a G4. It's a.
Oh.
And to be honest with you, actually having a slower one might be a little safer because it's probably less likely to burn itself up. Probably need to take it apart though and repaste it and stuff.
I found another
Knobs on it.
DVD-R drive. This is too modern to be in my
Gary.
room. I don't know how this got here. It says SATA ports on it. It should not be
SATA,
anywhere
what is
near.
that madness?
Are you trying out a new set of headphones, Retro Techie? We can't hear you. So
This is an improvement.
These are the Xbox 20th anniversary headphones,
okay.
Oh, nice.
which are
Xbox.
super cheap. These are way better.
What, you mean something from Microsoft super cheap? I'm
They're super cool looking.
surprised.
They're on sale. They're like $20 off their regular price because they're clearing it out. So
Yeah.
I grabbed a pair when I picked
Oh,
up.
Ron's in the background.
Oh,
Ron's off
behind me?
stage.
Ron from Ron's
Hey, Ron.
computer videos.
No,
Ron's
Yes.
from Booster videos.
Rod's
Yes.
Hey,
kaboom.
Ron.
It's true. You really need to say it more like Count Chocula.
Yeah,
And the shirt's a little open there. You're showing a little skin.
That's just
Pure Ron.
place to kind of wipe your feet before getting the full experience, I guess.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great.
Good.
Hey, when
Gold
45
chains.
megabytes is not enough, you need 90 megabytes.
Ron, do you know where I left all my installed DVDs?
Are those SideQuest drives or Bernoulli's?
These are side quests. One of the top ones is totally destroyed. Bottom one should work. They're scuzzy.
Sorry, Garth, you were saying something as well.
Do you know where I left all my installed DVDs? Can't find
Where?
Where'd you leave? Is it in San Francisco? Because that's where we found your heart.
Heart.
Oh,
This is driving me mad. I'm serious. I'm going crazy with this thing.
Call up your buddies at Apple.
No, I can burn them all. I just.
Can't they just
Like,
send them
that.
to you?
They all
It's
block
funny
them.
because I know it's not just like one CD. It's like at least like a stack of like it's got leopard, tiger. I've got 2 different installs of tiger, panther.
Not worth Panther. Don't bother.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, that Sex Panther though, 40% of the time it works every time.
Every time. This
So
is Ron
underneath-
After Dark with his shirt open, talking about Sex Panther.
So underneath the Scantron scanner and the SideQuest drives, I was like, "What's in this box?" And it's a sealed 2 terabyte hard drive.
Nice.
What does this have to do with retro computing? Throw this away.
No, don't throw it away.
It's a Western Digital purple.
throw it towards Montreal.
There you go.
Is that like a Western Digital Red that you just like kind of held a little too tight?
No, it's designed for surveillance.
See, that's a penis joke. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to use this to build my interrupter.
Let's
Ron.
get-
Adults only stream. That's what Trina told me.
Oh.
He said that she's trying to attract a different audience.
I'm trying to try. Yeah, we were talking about trying to track more ways we could do that.
She said, "Show a little skin, Ron, when you come
Yeah.
up."
I did.
Ron,
She
doesn't-
phoned ahead and said,
You need this.
"Ron, I'm going to need you to turn on your animal magnetism." And I was like, "Well, I mean, I'll
Already at a 10.
absolutely everything I can, but I mean, they're probably more likely to de-animal magnetize people." Which,
need
believe it
a-
or not, things are tough to find in this neck of the woods.
I'm missing the modem.
Is anybody really missing a modem?
No.
Adam, I've got like 20 modems.
I'm sure Ron has like 100 of those.
I've even got I think I have a 28.8 PowerBook modem. Probably hang on to that just in case it's ever
Yeah.
the past again. But I got a lot of 2400 bauds that are just yours.
After the apocalypse, we might need those.
It's true. Imagine. It'd be like, hey man, can we totally get like a net game of marathon going on? And you'd be like, yeah, let me just go ahead and check the zombie perimeter fence, and then
I don't know. That's
maybe
It's kinda
after sundown.
pushing it. Maybe Spectre VR.
Is that what they're calling Trump's fans now? Zombies?
No, I don't think there's anything fundamentally wrong with those folks. I just think that there are people that get swept up in things, like lots of stuff. Like people got very swept up in that Ron Paul thing. People got very swept up in Obama stuff, and then they kind of quickly realized, oh well, to be in the system, you got to be part of the system. So,
Oh
so
shit!
the illegal police actions will continue unabated.
Beatings will continue until morale improves.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I read a thing the other day where it's like, nope, sorry, it's not paychecks, it's pizza. That's what motivates work. And I was like, well, hold on, but what if you work at like Little Caesars? Seems
No.
like you've played that card. You've got to. I mean, you get all the irregular pizzas anyway. Right?
Now I'm hungry for pizza.
Yeah, now I'm thinking pizza sounds good.
No one has ever been that hungry.
And I bought
Not
lasagna.
for Little Caesars.
It's like The Simpsons, where it's like, I'm so hungry, I could eat at Arby's.
I still think Arby's is a front for something.
It is. Okay. I've got a presentation set up here that I want to share with
It's our generation Soylent Green.
It's people.
Ah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna mute my camera for a second so that I can verify that I have everything ready to go. Give me 1 second. I shall return. Can you guys still hear me? Okay.
I think
Yeah.
Ron's taking his shirt off.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I'm going. Oh, it's so hot. I'm going down a layer.
Great.
It's so hot in my basement. Okay.
And you're going commando.
No, that's
Not quite commando.
a little bit too much. I just bought this chair. Let's give it a few weeks.
That striped chair of yours.
I know it's the smear lines are impeccable. All right,
Hey, Garth, have you seen this?
What is that?
What is that?
It has a battery holder.
Yeah, it plugs
Oh,
into
Apple
the
II.
6502 socket,
Yeah.
and then you plug the 6502 into it, and then it gives you a clock and a megabyte of RAM.
Oh,
no
cool.
slot plus the Mega RAM. Is that for like the 2C?
Yeah, it fits in a 2C. What's funny is I tried it in a 2E just for fun, and it worked on that too.
I was gonna say
Yeah, I'm sure.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
I was gonna say anything. What about will it work with like an unenhanced 2E? You think
With a what?
an unenhanced 2E, so just a straight 6502, not a 65C02?
I don't know. I could try it.
Well, I mean, I don't. I'm sure they're pin compatible, so I would certainly think. I just didn't know if there'd be any addressing things. Okay,
I mean, it should work. It emulates common hardware.
okay, Trina, I am ready for you to make me full screen. Whenever you have just a second.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm ready to cover my eyes.
Hold on.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing bad. It's,
Let me bring
okay,
it
well,
up.
let's Trina full screen. Hey.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. All right. Hi, everyone. Give me. Oh.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
Sinead. Wait 1 second. I've got to get everything. Herod.
Put on your pasties.
On my. What's the Midwest? We'll all be pasty enough. Hi, everyone. I'm Ron from Ron's Computer Videos. If you're here today, it's because if you're anything like me, and I know I am, you really enjoy what Trina does here on YouTube and beyond. So my advice to you would be to share the things that she does with the people that you call your friends or your audience or whatever that might be online. And there's a very easy way to do that. And I have prepared a presentation that will show you the easiest way to make that
This should
happen.
be good. I'm liking it.
So here we are. This is Trina's YouTube page where she has 97 subscribers. Did you know that you need 100 subscribers to get the custom URL for your channel name and all that type of good stuff? That's something that would definitely help Trina kind of increase her audience and help with the marketing of the channel and things like that. So if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and take this opportunity to subscribe to her channel. You can find her on YouTube. You already did because you're here, but make sure that you're absolutely subscribed to the channel. And if you just stumble across the stream and you're just watching, it doesn't cost you anything. So click the subscribe button and maybe click the bell if that's if you do YouTube notifications. I don't, but some people do. Another great way to see what Trina's been up to is to check out her Twitter, which you can go to twitter.com, technobablet, or you can just search for Trina's, plural, or possessive rather,
Yeah.
Technobabble, and you'll find her page on there too. Now, granted, she's got 30 followers out there. It's not, once you're kind of set up on the Twitters, you're set up on the Twitters, but it's definitely a great way for you to kind of see what's going. My dog's going nuts. To see what's going on the channel. So definitely follow her out if you do Twitter and stuff as well. Now, here's the most important thing, and this seems to be the toughest thing for our community to understand. If your friends are doing something that that you like, and you're going to click like on their post, there's the second button that doesn't cost you a penny to use. And that button is called the retweet. So I'm going to undo what I did earlier today, and I'm going to redo it. This is just by way of demonstration. So Trina made a post that was advertising the stream today, so that way the people could stop by and say hi, right? So all you have to do is you click the little button that says retweet. And if you'd like, you can say quote retweet. You can add some comments, whatever. You can say, hey, come watch my friend Trina. She's going to do a live stream. People are just going to be working on stuff, checking in and out, having fun conversations with like-minded retro enthusiasts. You could add that. That would be great. But, if it's like, I had Taco Bell breakfast and Taco Bell lunch, I'm in a hurry, you can just click retweet. And what will happen is the people on your page that follow your content will now get a little ping that they can check out things that Trina does as well. So that's how you help your friends. That's how your friends build their audience. That's how they build their brand on YouTube and Twitter and places like that. So if you take anything away from this brief demonstration today, it's help promote your friends. Make sure that people know what they're doing, because you might think, oh, everybody that follows me, they're all, endocrinologists, and they don't care about my hobbies. They might. You don't know. You might post something, and then you'll go to work tomorrow, and you'll talk to your other specialist, and they'll be like, "Hey, I saw that link. I went and checked out the channel. It was really cool. What other fun things do you know?" It's a great way to build your circles and help your friends online. So, anyway, that's it. Thanks very much. Remember, you can follow me online the same way. Wait, it's over here. It's at Ron's Comp Vids, and I'll be happy to follow you back and share the fun things you do. Anyway, that's my presentation. Thank you for attending my TED Talk. Everybody have a wonderful afternoon.
Bye.
Well done. Thanks, Ron. And I just realized that 2 of the connectors are sitting underneath the board.
Hey, Ron, that was cool because I realized I actually wasn't following Trina on Twitter when I went to go look at that. So now I am.
Dang.
Yeah,
I'm
Trina,
actually only 3 away from getting a custom
need
mural.
3 more
That's a good thing,
subscribers,
actually.
a minimum of 3 more subscribers before the end of this stream today, so that she can get her custom name on YouTube. If we can,
Well, I was following her on YouTube already. I meant on Twitter, but
well, maybe
Right, you
like
were following
refollow her like 3 times. That math checks out on that.
you get this guy to follow her too.
Just yeah.
Follow her.
Sign up with your dummy accounts.
My main account is my dummy account.
They're
Oh.
gonna know. They're gonna know. How will they know? They'll know. They're gonna
They
know.
know.
I used a totally separate YouTube account for my video stuff because I don't want to mix whatever.
Business with pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, I want to still be free to go post annoying trolling comments on people's videos without having people see that I'm doing that.
Absolutely. Adam, let's talk about Stargate. Let's talk about Stargate.
What about Stargate?
Are you a Stargate fan?
Sure.
That's it, everybody. Thanks for joining our conversation.
I used to run a website, a fan site for that back in the late '90s into the mid 2000s, late 2000s. Like an episode guide, a fan forum, blah blah blah. Videos and downloads and links to buy the stuff on DVD at the time.
Yes.
I think I had almost 1 million people on the forum at one point. It was very
wow.
popular. And then at some point around the end of when that was on TV, like the 3rd series was on, I was kind of getting burned out on the whole thing. And I basically told everybody, hey, go over to Gate World. And I told the guy at Gate World, hey, you're going to get like 100,000 subscribers. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And I said, just go over there. I'm shutting the forum down. And we shut the forums off. But the site's actually still sitting there sort of limping along. I haven't actually updated the HTML. It's all handwritten HTML. I haven't updated it since 2003, maybe. So it's super hokey. And the forums are offline. I broke those. They were just attracting spam and whatever. So, but yeah, I used to go. I was way into it. I used to go to visit the set in Vancouver, go to conventions. I do that whole thing.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
But now it's just
watched
another
the
show.
And I really liked the movie, and I didn't really watch the series. But if I was someone who all these years later was like, hey, it would be really, should I check out the series?
You should, at least SG1. It follows on directly from the movie.
Mhm.
And I think Amazon should have those up now. Amazon bought MGM, which made Stargate TV.
Right.
So they're on there. If not, you can. I can get Garth love this. I'll give you a login to my Plex server. You can watch them from that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or I'm not sure if anybody else streams them, but I mean, you can always buy them too. But I don't want to do that unless you get into it.
Does your Plex server host ads as well?
No.
You should have it host ads.
No, but keep in mind, if I ever give you an Amazon link, it is a sponsored link, and I do earn a small commission from that link. Not kidding. I still have the Amazon affiliate accounts from back when the Stargate site. That's why, like my, if you ever PayPal with me, it has something to do with Stargate. My personal email has a a SG1 themed URL, and I never changed a lot of stuff. But my PayPal is still like a business, but it's that website. And I don't really want to say what the site is on here, but what's hilarious is that the site is still hosted on like professional hosting. It's on Rackspace, so I have way more bandwidth than I can ever use. So I just basically give out for free. People, oh, I need to host a small website. Okay, here, put it on here.
Yep.
Hey, Ron, see that 2GS keyboard you got there? Can you hear me? Oh, what the hell is
Oh,
this?
it's cool.
It's yellow.
Is that painted or just yellowed? It looks painted.
Oh no, this is the one that some crazy person. It's an SE30 case
Oh, yikes!
that
Always
somebody
painted.
painted, completely painted it like this yellow. And I tried to strip it off the best you could. I tried a couple of different methods, and the final method that I used made the plastic very like it basically melted the plastic.
Oh,
So I am
Blinky.
finally going to pull my SE out of here and put my SE30 back in there. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm doing now.
that's the plan.
Oh gosh. Oh sorry. Get to see behind the camera.
I'm flying around.
Here, what am I doing?
Oh, dear Apple.
Look at the camera angle.
That was hot.
I'm really having light issues just in general. And camera issues. Just want to make sure I get a good goal for the action.
Garth,
Lock the camera down.
Yay!
it
That works
fits.
perfect.
Yeah, it does.
It slides
even-
out, right, and locks.
Yeah, like you can. There's like a, what do you call a thing? The little screws that you can tighten by hand. Wing nut.
Yep.
What's cool is that there's little foam pads on here. They interact with the top and the bottom, and they just perfectly clear between the front and the back foot of the back too.
Oh yeah, perfect.
It's actually a 2X, but yeah, that's cool.
I love it. Because I
Then you
did
can,
find. I think I took a picture. Did I send you the picture I posted? There was a one I found. I mean, obviously, I think that's for a printer, but there was one that was made like that, right? So
Then you can put this on top.
safe. You should put a monitor on top of it now.
I don't have one handy.
My gosh. You should don't have earthquakes.
Ooh, I should put this in something. Install this in it.
2 PC drive card. Yeah, it'd be good in like in a just a Macintosh 2. You
Yeah,
have like numerous Macintosh 2s, right?
I have 3 of them.
He's got so many. He sent me one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I
Great,
did send Ron a nice one. I gave him one of the ones with that was tantalums.
All right, I'm going to leave Ron to look after the stream,
Yeah,
and I'm going to go use the bathroom. So,
just
Ooh,
big
look at
enough
the rust
connector.
on that cage. Wow.
Yeah, look at
Around the
so
flyback.
Ron, it's all your stream now.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Garth. Look at this connector.
Yeah, that's for the PC drive, right?
Yeah.
There's a PC drive for sale in Shop Goodwill right now. Some no-name brand one.
I just hope I'm going to get
They want way too much.
with
Oh wow, look at the stickers. I love it.
on this SE board.
If only it was clearly labeled.
Why is that like that?
Because I did it.
Oh. Well, that explains it then.
I should
Those
do
are
that to a board right.
Stickers, don't you
Things.
know? Ask Garth. He knows all about it. He's the one that did it.
What? What did I do? Stickers.
Garth is like,
Stickers.
my last. There's my last thing as an Apple employee. I'm gonna.
Why didn't you leave it yellow? That would have been funny. Although obviously a nice SE30 case would be nice though.
Yeah, I actually have a real SE30 case here. So.
I have a Mac Plus case that just has a very burned in CRT in it right now. It's a little chipped up and it's clean though. But I'm thinking of painting it, but I don't know.
Paint it black like your heart.
Here you go.
Yay.
This one was jostled so hard that the back of the CRT broke off,
Yeah, I don't need it.
and the bezel, all of the standoffs that hold the case front to the back are snapped off. And the worst part about it is this corner got chipped, which is really annoying.
It's the same corner that's chipped on the stupid Mac Plus I was just talking about. That's just chipped right off.
The power supply in here still works though. But since the CRT is cracked, it's necked. If you try to plug this in, it'll go like blah 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 blah.
I want to do that in a dark room and fill it.
Case is not in too bad a shape though. The way it looks, I was thinking about making this into one of like what Rudy did with his an LCD and a modern computer.
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, what I was really thinking about was, which I'll probably never end up doing, is what I saw on the Retro Maccast, where John had years ago made the Banana Junior Mac from Bloom County, and he painted it and made like feet and everything. And I don't know. I think it'd be cool because I actually bought that. Well, that system is basically just a parts thing I bought. I gave the analog board to Dave and yada yada yada. All the rest of it was like parted out for various things, but. So I have that what's left there, and the screen's really burned in, which is kind of funny. But
I have this one.
To actually be able to make things like that, which I'm not very good at.
This one came from Germany, from a U.S. Army base. So it has this sticker on the top.
Oh, cool.
This equipment will not be used to process classified material. Leave it.
Yeah, so
Don't
dangerous.
ever take that off.
I know, and if you forget who made it, they put this canny reminder on the side.
Burned into the plastic now forever.
Yeah, what's weird is it's got a German sticker on the back. I don't know what it says exactly. Probably something about.
Do they have auto switching
Electrocution.
power supplies? It probably does, right?
It has a 100 to 240, 50, 60 power supply.
Yeah.
It says assembled in Ireland, and then everything after that is written in German. Except way at the bottom where it says copyright 1988 Apple computer. Now, I think this is the only Mac I have that was made in Ireland. This one doesn't have a motherboard in it. I should probably put one in it.
Where am I installed DVDs? Stop it.
Just if only there was a place you could get that software for free.
It's not the point. I have it and
Call Steve. Call Steve and be like, Steve.
Yeah.
Oh, here's your problem. It says made in Japan.
There, I got the motherboard back
Logic board.
Yay.
with all the prep. I had put it in, screwed it in, realized that two of the connectors were not above the board. They were underneath the board, and I was like, no.
I love it when
Oh,
that
no.
happens.
So I'm triple checking now that all the connectors are visible.
Way to go.
Oh, I went through all that trouble hooking up that old USB thing, and I just realized I got this at VCF.
Oh, hold on, I'll change my camera for a second.
Super drive.
Those are really handy.
Yes.
Yes. To quote Jack Skellington, I'm looking the other direction. What's this?
And look who decided to join me to help.
What's this?
Hello.
It's a cat.
It's Opie.
Get rid of it.
I like how this says designed by Apple in California.
All right, babe. I love
I
you
want to
too.
design something so I can say designed by Adam in Pennsylvania.
You should do that.
That'd be funny.
Well, they don't.
Ron, you could do that on your boards. Put like designed by Ron and what state are you in? Missouri. I do have a Actually, no, I thought I did have one of those ATX things, but maybe I don't. It's probably with my
ATX
installed
things.
DVDs. Actually, I think I know where it is. I have a baggie of-
Just call your friends at Apple and say, "Can you ship me a DVD?"
So
Garth who?
They don't let him talk to them anymore.
Legally.
I may have missed it. Where did you get that painted computer from?
There we go. I got my installed CD.
So I can replace this with this.
Much better. Well, sort of.
But look at the back. It has FireWire and USB 2.0. That's what
That
it
one's
says.
handy, actually.
And then that's
I have
better.
a nice FireWire drive for.
This is something I can use with like the older Power Macs.
Yep. And
Save it
actually
for
works,
that,
'cause the other one
and then
doesn't work.
I'll use the little baby super drive for this.
And you can use that on PowerPC. Yeah, look at that. We're up to 3 blinkies now. 3 blinkies. Whoops.
It'll last like 10 minutes when you actually upload it.
No, it'll be perfect.
This
What are
cord,
you talking
this
about?
cord is ridiculously short though,
Oh, there's one more.
and I can't fit this under my Thunderbolt monitor. It won't fit.
That would destroy it too. Actually, I wouldn't do that. Too heavy.
No, I
Put it on
meant
top
under.
of its foot.
Like this Mac Studio is sitting to the left of the Thunderbolt monitor, like below the screen. But there's about enough clearance to put like a micro SD card.
You got to double sticky side it to the back of your display and plug it into your display, like an iMac.
Can I put it up on top so that it pops out like a cube?
That'd be perfect.
What
Try it. Why not?
if I drill a hole in the side of the Thunderbolt monitor and just put it in there?
Double-sided tape.
The
Actually,
back of the
so,
screen
Velcro.
is back of the screen's curved. It just, no.
It's
I got
like
one right here. Ta-da!
I'm just gonna put it here under my zip drive because you totally need a zip drive on a Mac Studio.
This is gonna upset and arrange and retro techie.
What is that?
Mac Mini.
Which one?
Junk. It's junk.
I'll
Can I have
check
it?
Look.
I have the 2010. Who's a property of? Live Oak School District. Santa Cruz.
See this one?
Yeah.
It's almost the same size as a Turbo Mouse.
That's how they designed it. They took a turbo mouse next to it. They're like, try to
It's a
make
Turbo.
it even.
It's a Turbo Mini. Turbo Mini mouse.
Love minis.
Damage the speaker, but I guess
The minis are awesome.
Yeah, I like the minis.
I run my Plex server off a Mini.
This mini has a special mod I did it where I replaced the hard drive and then I went to put the thermal sensor cable back in and it just totally broke because they always break. So
That just goes.
I taped it in and it sometimes works, but then sometimes it goes.
Yeah.
So I got a new one. Actually went and bought one. So small.
Get a 2018, the best of the best.
I'm gonna fix that on Dave's stream tomorrow. Though. Look at that. Unlimited power.
More power.
hey, if you guys can find my retro towel, let me know, okay? You're at the retro.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna go get my retro towel.
I don't have a retro towel.
That is.
That doesn't sound good.
My favorite sound.
Where's my battery? Come on, Amazon, get me that garbage battery.
You should have ordered it from Bat Depot.
They said it like came from some like factory and there's a picture of it, but I looked up the name of the factory and I don't think it exists.
Oh.
I think they made it up. For my gaming laptop. Oh yeah.
That is not a gaming laptop.
Hey, it has a copper heatsink underneath the keyboard. That means it's gaming.
You gotta put it somewhere.
Gaming laptop.
There's more copper on that heatsink than on those new MacBook Airs. So
Oh, this is unplugged.
All right, guys, commissioning the SE30.
no. Oh,
Now recommissioning it as the Garth C30.
oh, that'll make it explode. That's
Yeah.
not a good idea.
Oh, he's not even here, that hoser.
He quit. He's looking for a towel.
Hey, look, my Mac 2 FX booted.
Can I have it?
Actually, I promised this. I gave, well, not a done
Oh.
deal, but I gave first dibs to Steve on this.
Oh, but he's willing to pay and I'm not, so that's probably a good idea.
I'll probably end up training him for something.
I gotta send you that the Gemini. I've just been working like 6-7 days a week now, so
Let me know when you need dough.
Yeah, just whenever you get around to
no
it.
stress.
Send it to me.
I have the box. I just have to pack it up properly, and then I'll weigh it and I'll send you everything.
32,768K of RAM.
That's
Or as the kids say, 32 megs.
I'll say it the other way.
I like when I watched Steve's video and he had that that Motorola clone. Did you guys see that video?
Yeah,
I didn't see it. I have the same one though.
But he did about this Mac and he says it's got 131 megs of RAM. I'm like, no. 128 megs. You know who got in an argument with me about that, about how much RAM was really in the system when it says that, was the Polka Dots guy. He was trying to sell some sort of Quadra, and he kept saying it had 131 megs of RAM, and I'm like, no, it's 128. He's like, no, right here it says 131,000 whatever.
Right.
Do you know, a meg is 1,024.
It's here real fast. And
I'll be right back.
Ron, are you trying to erase the text from your screen?
no, this does have some burn in, but I really don't give a shit. But however, when it was painted, because this was from a like a photography studio.
Oh, you got it on the screen. Okay.
Yeah, they painted it with the screen in. So I am
Nice.
just gently removing the remnants of the overspray because they did they actually masked it just like a tiny amount. And
Well, it's just for a prop, right?
yeah, it was just for a prop. Yeah.
So that's acceptable.
They did an SE30 and two 512s.
That's fine.
So yeah. Now that looks pretty good. Try not
So
to
I realized I have 6 SEs here still.
Well, you might need to hang on. I might need to buy because I gave away everything. I really wasn't thinking. I might need to buy a power supply from you, or a
Yeah,
I
that's
might need-
doable. I've got the one from my Next SE30. That power supply actually works perfectly.
that's-
But
be
for
amazing.
SEs, I've got an SE SuperDrive, an SE FDHD, another FDHD, and then I've got 2 SEs with 20 megabyte drives in them. And I think they all work. I don't know why I have that many. All right, I gave one to Justin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this has got some really good burn.
Burning.
Doesn't like. I mean, I can see the Apple logo. That you know what? Honest to God,
The thing
that
is,
does not bother me.
yeah, the thing is, when you run the machine, the Apple logo is going to be sitting there anyway, so
I know.
you can't really see it.
I went to public school, so there's a lot. That doesn't bother me. That looks acceptable. I would say that like Herb would still charge like $150 for that. I will say though, I have often heard do not clean around this. Just if it's
Around what?
around the inlet for
The anode cap?
anode cap. Yeah,
I would just leave it alone. I don't see the point in
that's
messing with it.
that's my advice too. Because I just remember back in the day. Oh, and also I see all the people that want to like clean the back of the monitor, and I watched a video from John's Arcade. He washed all of the stuff off the back of the display. So when it turned, you could just see through it.
What I do with CRTs is I blow air on it. Anything that comes off with air, fine. Anything that's stuck to it, let it stay.
Yeah, it's been there so long. Who am I? Who am I to tell it to take off?
Now, when I
You're
have the
wrong.
anode cap off, though, I might clean the inside of the rubber. just so that it will adhere. Hey, there's a
Yeah.
spammer in the chat.
Purchase.
Somebody kill that.
Oh,
I'm back.
Hey, welcome back, Dark. You missed out on that channel.
Did find my towel.
Done.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man retro towel.
Spider-Man.
retro techie.
But more importantly, I had a
Found your discs.
Where were they?
hilariously.
Oh, wow.
These thumb discs.
And this is the embarrassing thing, I gotta say. I found another drive that I didn't actually remember I had. So I have 2 of them now. And I'm like, so maybe, remember I said earlier this one was just blank? I might have installs on this one.
I found a box of keyboards.
Don't you have
having memory issues.
Don't you have any like non-public builds or stuff that you ever?
You know what's funny? I
Must.
don't.
Let's not say it on camera, but if you want to send it to me off camera.
Retro Tech, yeah, I have a whole bunch of
some
OS 10
stuff,
pre-release
but
stuff,
not
like
really.
on dev discs. They're not rare.
No, but internal only, not even stuff sent out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my thing to do.
What is this?
I want release dot one.
I need one of these.
I have not.
I do need one of those. So many zeros on the bottom though.
It has an elegant connector.
Look at that retro techie.
That battery will last
4
6
blinkies.
minutes. 6 minutes. That 4
Well,
blinkies.
it's not done charging yet.
And then the battery's gonna go poof. Your whole house is gonna like,
You just need to
and
believe.
then you run out screaming, "Help me!" Why
Retro
did
Tech,
I
you need
work
one of
for it?
these?
Wrap it. You gotta.
No, I got rid of all my Commodore stuff, so I for sure don't need that.
But you can load your tape games from it.
I do have tape games here still, but not for Commodore.
What is this card?
Is it for your new gaming machine?
Ooh, I found a bunch of chips.
So thank you for joining me for my live stream wherein I cleaned the light pipe on a comment like
That's incredible.
Share with your
Incredible.
share it with your friends, make new friends, force them to
Oh,
share it with friends.
I found a D enhancement kit for an Apple IIe.
Nice. Is that a
Watch.
screwdriver?
What?
Is that a screwdriver and a hammer?
No, I mean,
It's
you know how
dope.
you can have an enhanced. Yeah, okay. Anyway, it's the chips you
The
would
hat.
pull.
Yes.
Big hat, like a funny hat.
It's a big hat. It's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. I got Tiger. I got Custer 1.4, the last version. Here you go. This will make
Custer.
Techie freak out.
What is
Custer 1.4. That's the last version of macOS 9.22. The last ever released.
Oh,
But I have mine on discs. See that?
I'd sure like to be able to get this out,
See that?
but it is so covered with paint. I don't think that there's any saving that logo.
where did you
See?
get that one, Ron?
I know you asked a couple times, Trina. I'm sorry. I did not mean to gloss over your request.
That's
Hey,
okay.
Garth, do you have this?
That's awesome.
Microsoft
I,
Basic
found, you know
for
what's funny? I didn't
Macintosh?
even know that existed. I found a copy of it on a Mac recently, and then somebody online was talking about it too. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't even know. I mean, it makes sense
takes-
they would make it right.
Takes two 400K discs.
That's pretty cool. All right, so
See, tape.
and turns out this hard drive I found actually has OSs on it. See it?
Real Ghostbusters.
Look, Apple's been lying
So
for
nice.
Am I
30
gonna be
years.
able to tell me the story?
See that? Double-sided disc, 2 megabyte capacity.
That's nothing.
Unformatted capacity.
Look, no, look. Now formatted.
Oh,
So
oh,
if they're
great.
formatted, they're not 2
Lying.
megs, are they? Can't believe you had to pay extra for them to format them for you.
What's this
Saves time.
favor? You know, you were like, oh, got to find a way to save
Excuse me.
4 minutes a week. It's like on Mr. Show, they had a product that was like, hey moms, is the grind of all this like getting you down? And it was like putting mustard and mayonnaise on the kid's sandwich. So they made this new product that's called Mayo Stirred, where it's
Gross.
like mustard and mayonnaise in one jar, sort of like that that peanut butter and jelly stuff.
Peanut butter.
Okay.
Checky, these are French diskettes.
Capacité de 1 mégabyte.
Yeah, it says in
Very
French right
cool.
here. It'll work with your PS2 or your Macintosh.
25 et 30.
Wanna
Modèle
know how I know
25 et
that?
30.
Because if I flip it, it says it in English.
In English.
This computer only has 6 megs of RAM.
Throw it
Yuck.
What computer is that?
It's a 1.3 gigahertz PowerBook G4.
So
Hey,
Trina,
this is on sale from $10.95. Bargain.
What's up, Ron?
Double-sided. Who needs both sides?
all right. So here's how I got that machine. The
Okay.
painting computer. What happened was, it was a very long time ago. I was out there on like the Facebook Marketplace, which
Yeah.
is a great place to find on things, believe it or not. And there was some guy in St. Louis who was selling a bunch of old Macs that were just crazy colored. They weren't even listed as Macs. They were just kind of like very weirdly sort of advertised. And I was like, oh yeah, I am this guy's target market for this. So I reached out to him and said, hey, I'd really like to pick those machines up. And he was like, yeah, sure, no problem. And then he blocked me on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah, I live 2 hours south,
nice.
and I'll have to set up a time where I can come and get them. So you'll just have to let me know when you might be free. And he was like, oh yeah, no problem. Well, it blocked me. So I have a friend in St. Louis that I reached out to, and I said, hey, can you message this person? I said, I think they accidentally blocked me. No.
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
So, yeah, sure. So he goes ahead and he reaches out, and the person is like, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm super excited to tell you, I'm super excited to sell you this. And so he goes and he picks them up. It's two 512s and that SE30 case. So there was like an SE30 board and everything. I mean, it all worked. You could just turn it on. It was an SE30. Okay.
Nice.
nice.
My friend was like, hey, so why are you selling? And he's like, oh yeah, I was a photographer for years. And these were like my old office machines that I used to use, and I retired them, and they just sat around forever. And he was like, and I finally just decided I wanted to do something with them. And the thing that I decided to do with them was turn them into props for doing Easter shoots. Like, and he was like, Easter shoots? And he was like, yeah, like, I don't know what I was thinking that people would give a shit about computers at Easter, but here we are. So he was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Well, and then he was like, well, hey, money's exchanged, things are already in cars. He's like, my friend in St. Louis reached out to you about trying to buy these, and you kind of go with it. And he was like, who? And I guess like from there it just kind of went weird, because I don't know, somehow I spooked the guy. I'm not sure really how, but spooked him that he didn't want to sell them. And so
Spooked it. That's hilarious, Rod.
I guess I spooked him somehow. So so my friend got the machines and got them to me, and the two 512s I actually donated to Kansas Fest. So
Nice.
because I didn't have
Cool.
keyboard and mice on them. So those went to Kansas Fest, and then the SE30 I've kind of held on to, but that case is just atrocious. So I decided that no, I'm going to fix it up when I can, and go. And that's kind of. And I've had I bought this SE30 case quite a long time ago, and have just finally now decided that today is the day in honor. Oh wait, I'm doing this wrong. And stream to put this all together.
Okay.
Hey,
So-
Garth.
Story. I just said it was a story.
Perfect.
You got a tiger. Got a leopard. You got snow leopard. Got iPod.
iPod.
I got leopard a Tuesday.
Comes with free Bono.
I like that iPod.
Ugh.
Their personal
Oh.
watercraft.
That comes with the music too, right?
No, this is before that. I don't know why. Steve Jobs had some kind of weird infatuation. They just put Bono on the cover for like no reason. No music or anything. I don't know why. It's just weird.
Well, it's because nobody knows what the Edge looks like.
I like this leopard box though. It's all hologrammy.
Mhm.
Do you guys remember like when they rolled that out and they had like YouTube on stage and all that? And they were
Yeah.
like, so yeah, it's really great you guys did it. And he was like, well, you guys paid us. He just said where it's like this does not consent an endorsement. You paid us. So yes,
Yeah, like-
it's yeah. I was like, wow.
iPod.
It's pretty
Epic.
fresh. Pretty fresh.
Yeah, I had it in a sleeve the whole time I used it. I wonder if it still fires up.
Full of life.
Can I sync an iPod with
Yeah.
Mac Studio?
It'll work.
You got my permission.
This is running Monterey.
All right.
As soon as you plug that in, the battery's going to get charging a little bit. Then it's going to swell.
You think?
Probably.
Let's see.
I'm not an expert at this, but
He doesn't know much about Apple computers from that time or devices.
I
Oh,
don't know anything about iPods.
It says, please wait, very low battery.
I've only owned the original iPod and then a Shuffle, and that's it. And then
I
had
had an
like-
original iPod, a Firewire one. I sold it like probably 2 years before I should have because I only got a couple $100 for it. But the battery in that was shot. I also
still
had
have mine. I haven't used it in a while though.
somewhere I have an HP iPod. I don't know where it is though.
Ooh,
That's pretty cool.
That's
So
what I'm
Apple
looking for.
A real poncho or a Sears poncho? No kid.
So this is a little bit later PowerBook than I thought it was.
This is still trying to charge.
2004.
No.
Don't know.
It is April 2004. It is the PowerBook G4, 15-inch, 1.5 or 1.33 gigahertz. It's a low-end one.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Wait a minute, which one is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
hey, the fans are back in. Yay.
Oh, that's good. It has a 1 year limited warranty.
Planned obsolescence right there.
Why? It still works.
Yeah, I decreased the brightness in this room.
But will the battery charge?
I don't know. It's trying. I mean, you can replace the battery. You can replace the hard drive too.
Yeah, those ones are easier to open.
This was made when?
2003.
What the heck is this?
Doesn't say. This is 30 gigs.
Huh.
Yeah, that's making it a little better.
Do, 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 do.
There we go.
Yay! Did you change the thermal paste? Or did you get lazy?
I'm lazy on that part.
Oh no.
No, you gotta do it again.
I am. You can come over and do it, okay?
Oh, I'm not doing thermal paste on that.
That's all I'm saying. You want it? You want the thermal paste done? That's fine. You're doing it.
I need to
Yeah,
figure out what
do it.
this is.
I hate opening up their newer laptops, so no thanks.
Oh. This is still here?
Combo drive.
It is.
I found some very important software.
Let's see.
Oh,
What's
hang
the-
on. Why did you block this? Why did you block the spam bot though? There's a new dating for all taste and ages.
That's great.
I'm interested in this now. Come on.
Ugh, throw it away.
Cover up
Right.
the
Is it still? It's
Cover
still
it up.
sealed in plastic. Is it, Adam?
But look. Yeah, it's still in plastic, and it comes with this.
Does it have USB support?
Ooh, boot disk.
I don't know. It's Windows 95. It has a America Online ad.
Sell it
It
for
says-
$1 million.
Win a Ford Explorer or hundreds of prizes from Microsoft. Valid through 1/31/97.
You know, most of those free giveaways were copies of Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
So I would say no.
I also got this copy of Microsoft Office Professional.
Cover up the key. Don't show it on stream.
This
I have to
this
find
key
some RAM
here,
for this thing.
It's covered up.
it is covered up.
Okay.
This is still sealed. Nobody ever opened it.
Oh, there we go.
Jeremy
Chat.
wants
Probably-
some Akasi running in color.
Part of
Do these
rebuilding.
have any value? Like, could I sell these on eBay to some Windows person?
You got to make sure that you put this little piece of metal in there.
Okay, so it boots up, but I'm not hearing a boot chime.
Uh-oh.
Reset the pram.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm going to finish putting it back together.
RAM.
I would put the bottom cup. I would turn it on
Ow.
sideways and reset, and then put the bottom back on.
Well, all I have left to do is put like these three. Oh, you can't see.
What if it's no good and you gotta take it out? Mm-hmm.
Because it was working before.
I feel
Yeah,
physically ill admitting saying it, but I had to agree with what Richard said.
Oh my god. Are you guys feeling okay? Here, I can.
Physically ill.
Sideways, reset it.
Well, actually,
Clear it,
what
and
I
then
can do is I can put the bottom on with those screws.
sure.
This needs to be recapped.
Flip it over.
Scary cat, scary. Oh, that's not the song from.
No, it's Smelly Cat.
That was a
Yes,
stupid
smelly
show.
Cap. Smelly cap.
What, you didn't like Friends?
I thought it was the dumbest show. I liked Seinfeld. I didn't like Friends.
I didn't like Seinfeld. I thought that was the stupidest show.
That's
So
awesome.
good.
Hey, you're both pretty. They're both stupid.
Yeah.
Girls, you're both pretty.
We're both pretty. Uh-huh.
Gosh.
I know I am, but
Oh, hey, cool. I can update this. But fun.
genetics, really. If you think about it.
Some of it. Okay, where'd you go?
Okay. I don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything either.
Uh-oh. Can you log into that computer at least and see if you...
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Um,
Now it's good.
I just rebooted. That wasn't my computer. You just-
Oh,
Is that
Oh.
yours?
Sorry, I just rebooted. That just literally bonked.
Okay, what's
Hey,
the
Garth.
password, Trina? Show us on camera.
Two Mac 2 CIs and CXs are taller
what?
than one 2X.
see, I missed it.
That's
Booting up, but I'm not getting. I know why, because I haven't connected the speakers.
That's why I said don't put the bottom on until you know it's together.
Yeah. It just dawned on me. I haven't put the speaker connectors back in yet.
Okay,
Wow.
Isn't that what you were doing in there, though? Jeez,
I put
sorry,
every,
I have to say-
I put every
Oh.
connector on, but
Yeah.
the speakers.
Forgot about this monitor.
You're just trolling us there. Oh, that's a nice. That's a
I
LCD
need
panel,
it.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's very thin.
Yeah.
that is the coolest.
I need to get the rack mount kit for this so I can rack mount it.
Oh no.
I need to find. I'm trying to clear out this corner so I can put new shelves up over here. But there's way too much junk.
Is anyone in close to Virginia? No. Okay.
I'm sort of close to Virginia.
There's somebody's. I don't know if you want this for this price, but somebody's selling a Power Macintosh 6166 for $100.
I saw that ad already. No, it's untested.
Yeah,
It's one of those. It worked when I put it away.
Yeah.
Ads.
Was in good condition when last used. Yeah.
Yeah, that means nothing. That's worse than saying it's broken.
That's like that guy got really upset on Facebook at me because I was like, because his G5 leaked, and he was like, "Oh, my baby, it just worked," and I was like, "Well, it probably when you put it in storage 5 years ago, but I mean that amount of corrosion doesn't just happen overnight." And it was like, "How dare you, sir?" I was like, "Whoa,
Look at this one.
okay, I'm not."
No.
I need that too.
This is
How
very,
dare
very
you."
not thin.
Yeah.
I got this
I want that one.
for the cost of shipping from a guy in the army who was in Korea, and he had this for gaming in his little spot.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't bring that home with me.
There's barely any connections on it though.
Yeah, it's just S-video and composite.
Yeah.
He's like, you want it? I'll send it to you. So he mailed it to me from Korea.
Wow.
Jeez.
Like the country or Koreatown?
Like
Koreatown, obviously.
the military base in
Like that.
South Korea.
I
I'm
have
rebooting. It's not
literally-
your computer.
I have to literally take the whole fucking thing apart again because this.
Told you not to seal it
That
up.
sucks.
Oh, you're
No,
evil.
but I gotta take the board out. I gotta retake the board out because the cables for the speakers are underneath the
Wait,
board.
That was the whole point of what you were doing.
I know.
That's hilarious.
I just realized, hey guys, I pulled a Trina. I put the power supply back on without
Wow, pulled a Trina.
putting the CRT in.
Don't pull a Trina.
Hey, I
Oh,
found
Yeah,
another
you
thing.
pulled the nerk too.
Look, it's a super disc.
No, I have
Oh, it's an all snow one too.
Yeah,
Hey,
did you guys
Phil.
know that these are actually IDE, and that this plug on the back is actually electric IDE, and this big plug
I
is
learned
an
that from Mac
IDE to
84.
USB. Yeah, I think I learned it first, but whatever.
I might have learned it
Oh,
from
I
you, but I'm
learned it
gonna say I
first.
learned it from Mac 84.
I also have a spare one. Well, the reason I found that out is because I took one of these apart a while back, so I could put it into a classic Mac. And instead of using the USB adapter, I built an IDE to FireWire adapter, and it worked. So I made a FireWire SuperDisk.
Pretty cool.
Put it on top of my tower of Macs.
Oh, that wasn't even. Oh, that wasn't properly connected.
That's weird.
At least one thing,
All
I know how to take.
suspicious.
I know how to take this laptop apart.
Right. You do it multiple times in a row.
Yeah,
It's all just practice through repetition, right?
yeah.
Through repetition. Yeah.
So in 1980, if you wanted a clock on your computer, you had to add this whole thing.
Or you could put a physical clock on
If
top of
those
your
Energizer
computer.
batteries in there still, you fool.
Or you could just not give a shit.
Look at them. Aren't they
They're gonna
pretty?
leak.
Hey, you want to see
No,
something?
No, they're
Insane?
actually new. They still make them. You know what size they are? Size N.
And yeah,
I put
Yeah, I
a
have a second card. I gotta repair.
I put a pricey object in the private chat.
Oh,
Pricey object.
wait for a second.
you're assuming I can run another web browser.
Oh my
The tab my
God. This is a
browser.
2010 Mac Pro. I can run more than one browser.
Oh, you should get that. That's nice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's
pretty
a
nice.
Pikachu card.
Yeah, it's a Pikachu card. What are you talking about?
For
Hey,
sure.
I went and reserved
3600.
that new Pokemon game.
The Pokemons. There, everyone else can buy it.
Gosh.
30. Why is the card so expensive? Pretend I don't know anything about
Oh,
Because they're
Pokemon.
insane. That's why.
Okay.
They think everyone has Garth Beagle money.
Pokemon.
Okay.
What was the final release? What was the final release version of Panther? Anyone know offhand? So I don't have to look it up.
1039.
Was it?
I have no idea.
You liar.
I'm
nothing
taking
in
a
here.
guess. Let me check on my telephone. Mac Tracker.
Check on your saxophone.
Saxophone. Saxophone.
oh.
The last one was. Ooh, yeah, 1039.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn, he was right.
Hey, look, a
And I didn't
32K memory card. This is only got half the chips.
That'll work fine. Yeah, here's the. Anything weird with this RAM stick?
Looks like something's missing.
I took a chip off. I put it on Dave's logic board.
I'm gonna send this to Eric. I don't know if he's there.
Well, Jeremy
Okay,
wants
Rich,
stuff
Techie, what
from
was the
you.
last version of Leopard?
Leopard, 1058.
8.
Yeah, 1058.
Yeah.
So I just need to update. So I do have all these installs on this drive. So bonus.
you know, you could just find them, right?
Radical.
What?
See, I already did the work.
Dude.
Radical.
Which is funny. I was doing this
Oh.
on a PowerBook, my 12-inch PowerBook when it died. It literally burned up.
It's long. Where's my battery? Where are they delivered already?
I have like one of the oldest Sonnet upgrades ever.
Because you
Take it out.
RetroTech, you didn't order from Bat Depot. Bat Depot is located here in Ontario, which means you would have already got it.
It has
My
the
label
tool.
maker.
Has the tool for taking out the 020 and 030. Just pry it
tool.
out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
And then I have this upright in here.
I just use a screwdriver to take out those chips. This big,
Okay.
fat, flathead screwdriver.
I use my teeth. I bite into the board and pull it out with my teeth.
Look at those.
Use these
Look at those
pliers.
pins.
Jeez.
That's for a tall socket.
But so that it can sit proud of the other chips next to it. I think it actually hangs over the FPU a little bit. And it even has the original floppy.
And RetroTech, why didn't you contact me and say, where's the best place to get a battery for this thing?
Because I don't care that much, and I just want it for my gaming laptop.
Every time I retro parts at Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire.
Canadian Tire, there you go.
I love Canadian Tire. It's so much fun over there.
They're not even Canadian
American
anymore.
drain pipe.
They used to sell video games there too, which I
Yeah,
found
I
weird.
remember.
Yeah, it has instructions.
Yeah, they
Seems
sell
panicking putting into leopard. Oh wait, how
Leopard.
much RAM does leopard need?
What's that?
Leopard probably needs more than 6 megs of RAM, huh?
No.
Megs of RAM? Yeah, probably more than 6 megs of RAM.
Uh,
Might be
Six.
sitting-
I bet it.
Like you said, 256.
Yeah, 6.
You
Probably
need 512 at least, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, I just wonder if it boots though. Now I think about it.
It
I'll
says,
look it up.
I found the instructions for this card. It says it
Wow.
will support virtual memory and RAM doubler. And you can also support 20 megs of real memory using special 4 megabyte SIMs. Contact Sonnet to order these
Do you want to
SIMs.
see? Do you want to see the update on the laptop? Look, no more motherboard again.
Yay!
Logic board.
You did it.
You did it again.
I did it again.
Logic board. It's different.
Now I gotta install some RAM in this, but I have to see if I have RAM for this.
So this upgrades an 020 to an 030. So I took a Radius 020 card that upgrades a SE from a 68,000 to an 020, and I tried to put the 030 in the 020 socket on the upgrade card, and it didn't work.
Crazy.
Just like it didn't work when I put the PowerPC card in the SE30. Oh wow.
Probably not.
Whoops.
It'll work in 2FX though, if I finagle with it.
Right.
Didn't work in the 2X though. 2X is too dumb.
Stupid to it.
Ah. Here's a thing. Need one of these.
It's for a PowerBook 100, eh?
Oh, I have one.
Yeah, what I don't get is why didn't they just use the same deal when they did the 2400? Just use the same connector and use the same drive.
So
Yeah,
they changed their mind. Both times.
just seems like that would have been helping consumers, but I mean, they did it for the Duo. At least on the Duo, they kept it consistent.
Yeah, so they only had one more computer to go that used an external floppy, and then they're like, no, let's change it completely.
Sure.
Hey, Ron, you know what? I don't need that modem, because guess what?
Oh, did you find one?
I have an external 14.4.
Sure.
Look, it gets power from ADB,
Oh. Gotta go.
Oh yeah.
and it gets serial
I'm
from
not
serial.
looking at the screen at the moment. Is it a Global Village or makes it Supra?
It's a Supra Express.
Supra.
What does it say below it? Unlock the world of desktop communications at 14,400 BPS.
Boy.
That's your thing. Sure.
It's got a phone jack and a line jack, so you got all the things covered.
That's dead. Do this without hacking the board.
Alright, let's see. What kind of RAM do I need?
Oh, and Garth, that 165C, it was already a replacement,
Did it leak
That's
too?
No, well, there's a hint of corrosion. So that's why I took it out. I didn't. Oh yeah, look, it's expanding.
Yep. Yep. And I gotta like I literally have a stack of them here. I need to pop off all the ends and stuff and get rid of them.
You can see little crystals in there.
Eric didn't get to it though.
I think somebody should at least make a shell that we can then put a modern battery in, like a nickel metal hydride or something.
Yeah.
Just so we can get like an hour of use out of it. It doesn't have to last all day.
For what? Like the original PowerBooks?
Yeah, like something to replace this.
That's probably been doing that. They were working on it. Yeah.
Ooh,
Eric.
where? Yeah, I'm always left out of things.
Yeah, Eric was good.
Or I mean, you can rebuild them, but
I don't want
the
to.
case and
I just
stuff-
want to buy something from somebody. Whether it's a rebuilt battery or it's got a modern cell in it.
I'm pretty sure I don't have the RAM I need for this.
I think Ron was trying to talk, but his mic is like getting cut off by itself. I don't even know where to put this so it won't ruin something else.
I'm gonna briefly mute so I don't bug everyone when I'm digging through this box of RAM.
Box of RAM.
RAM.
I'm back. Look at this box they sent for a battery. Jeez.
Oh, your battery arrived.
My battery arrives and there's two Amazon vans outside my house right now. But why does it take a
Suspicious.
box like this to send a battery?
I don't
Yes,
know.
like Eric said, they're a pain in the ass to rebuild. I don't honestly. I think the novelty of having one that's actually like wireless and with a real battery and everything just isn't worth it for me to rebuild at all.
No, I rebuilt an eMate battery, and that should have been just simple, and I never want to do that again. I don't like batteries.
Yeah, actually, if anything would be funny to do would be an eMate. I think that'd be kind of useful.
Well, it works, but it was a pain. And then I fixed it, and I'm like, what do I use this computer for? It doesn't do anything.
Dr. Battery.
It's like a whole device. It's just an address book.
Oh, your battery arrived.
Yeah. From Dr. Battery.
I see that.
Hey, I found my paddle at Apple.
Your paddle at Apple?
Oh no.
Paddle at Apple.
Paddle at Apple?
That's funny.
There's a Roomba.
Alright, should I put in the battery now?
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, fine. He's gonna bully me about it.
Please do it.
How much did you pay for this laptop, by the way?
30 bones.
You paid $40 too much.
40 bucks too much?
On the
Yeah.
instructions.
But I paid 30.
I like it.
Yeah, they should have paid you to take it away.
Look, Garth, I found the instructions. It gives you hints on how to hook up 4 paddles at the same time.
Oh my god. Why?
Then they have their catalog. 4 quality products for your Apple II.
Oh, look at that logo. I love it.
The keypad. The magic keyboard. What?
I don't know if these would work.
Where you can choose between QWERTY, Dvorak, left-handed, right-handed, and upper and lower case. Only $89.95. The new Extenda slot brings a slot outside your Apple. Now you can have 9 cards in 8 slots.
Wow.
Only $29.95.
Wow. Okay, well, there's a Classic 2 motherboard.
I had a
There's a-
Classic 2 for a moment.
There's feeling better.
Steve fixed my my Classic 2, and I sold it to a guy.
I sent 2 Classic 2 boards to Steve. He was able to get one working, and so I gave him the other one for parts. He has some extra ice in now, where previously he did not. All right, so
I can barely hear you, Ron.
yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Just imagine what he's saying.
I don't think.
Look at this. Somebody put stickers on the numeric keypad part with arrows and stuff, like a PC, and a numlock button.
Like a PCB.
I don't think this is the original cord either.
So this G4 does not have a hard drive in it, which kind
You
of.
don't need a hard drive.
Well, they're easy to remove to install one. So.
Yeah.
It's not like working on this gaming laptop.
I like how you keep calling it a gaming laptop.
What is this?
This ease of install. Like this is.
I'm gonna have to order some RAM.
Just take it out of your 12-inch. Isn't it around the same generation?
Okay,
Hey,
this is
this-
hilarious. This is the RAM that was in the system, right? Just look at the
Yeah.
brand. Who cares? This is the one stick I found. It's, and I know I got this from work. I'm sure I did, right? And it's like,
Property
like,
of that.
that's hilarious. It's like,
Yeah.
wait,
Hey, this cord is slightly yellowed. It doesn't even really
Slight.
show up good.
ew.
It's like it's
looks like
horrendous
pee.
looking. It looks
If
worse
you
here
have-
than it does on video.
I've gotten those a little bit lighter color if you use a crap ton of alcohol in them.
Like some of them still look good. I have a whole box of firewire cables here. Ooh. Here's a good one for using with your Platinum computer. It's Platinum Firewire.
He's clean.
I found one of those really thin firewire cables Apple used to sell in the thrift store once. I was like, oh, cool. And then I didn't buy it. And I should have bought it because I don't think I have any of them.
You didn't steal one from work?
They had the ones they gave you for a while.
Yeah.
The 4-pin to 6-pin ones. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm
I think it was just 4 to 4. Or no,
Ah.
the regular 500, 400. What is it?
What is this? Oh, DisplayPort to HDMI. No, HDMI to DisplayPort. What is this stuff?
Well, it's a good thing that I kept all this RAM that I bought at Computer Reset. My whole stack of 4x9s, 85 nanoseconds. They should be perfect for my SD.
Yeah, you don't actually need 9 pins though.
I know, but it's just what was on top of the stack.
So when I wanted to use 2 DisplayPort monitors with my, I think it was DisplayPort monitors with my old Mac Mini. The only way I could make it work at the time, for some reason, was to go HDMI to DisplayPort to Mini DisplayPort. I had to use this whole crazy.
You
And
have,
then
to
I
have
decided that 2 monitors was dumb.
you have to have the first bank full on a FC30.
Yes, the bank closest to the ROM.
That sucks. A couple of my sockets are broken.
Oh, that's not good. I just found a really long 30-pin dock cable. Sweet. Now I can charge my iPhone 4 and my iPod at the same time.
Lucky you.
No, I need one more because I still have an iPad. iPad 2. Okay.
Oh. Fail.
The greatest iPad.
Yeah, this is the one that the kid bent the 30-pin connector out, so it's takes 3 minutes to plug it in.
Nice.
There. I'm out of USB ports.
I have both speakers plugged in this time.
Yay.
That's good. That's a prerequisite.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
For the
seal
more
it all up.
Yeah, no, but I still have to connect all these other button things.
That's how they get you.
Well, this is the thing. Like, I can't test it until I get the. This is why I like desktops better. You can test them as you go.
Display port to mini display port. This is my favorite cable. This is HDMI to HDMI.
Wait. Is that
You know
just
why?
to go around a corner or something? Wait, what? Why? What is
This
that?
came with something I bought. That was like an Apple TV style device or Chromecast
Yeah.
type device, but it was kind of bulky. So they were worried that maybe it wouldn't fit in to wherever you're plugging it. So they
Oh,
gave you
I
this
see.
so it could hang out by 2 inches.
Like the G4 Cube connectors.
Yeah. How about this one? USB 3 to awful
Oh, yeah,
micro
that,
USB with that extended
Actually,
thing.
that's literally what's on the bottom of this thing here. See that?
Yeah, here you go.
It's
You
got
have
here,
it. You have it. Here
I
you
got
go.
one. Plug it in.
This game with my OWC, you can take the SSD out of your MacBook Air, out of MacBook Air 2011,
Yep.
and a little enclosure, and then they wanted you to plug it into the side of the Mac using this little stupid
Yep. We could use the drive. Yeah, that's what was wrong. Leopard won't boot with 6 megs.
Oh, my favorite connector.
Oh yeah, perfect. That's micro DVI or mini DVI.
Yeah, mini DVI to DVI. It only does digital, too. Oh, I got an eBay notification.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
did you win
Oh.
something?
No, they shipped my PowerBook AC adapter I bought.
Uh-oh.
What did you do, Garth?
I'm just making noises.
Oh,
Oh wait, I've got RAM. I've got RAM. Hold on. Never mind. I don't need to buy RAM. I'm sure I've got RAM in my other PowerBooks, especially the
what
dead
kind of
one.
RAM are you looking for?
In a box.
Computer RAM.
PC 2700 DIMMs.
Oh, sorry.
I need some FBM DIMMs for it.
Yeah, actually, I've got RAM in the Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I've got a ton in that one because one of those is dead. So.
Hey, will this work with my PowerBook? I use this with my PowerBook. I don't know what speed it is. The 2400 baud or something.
So 300, isn't it?
They made various versions of this. This is a platinum one, so it might be 1200.
Oh, okay. I think
I
the
don't
one actually, I'm not sure which one I have.
Yeah, so this makes sense. You could plug it in the wall like that, right? But you could also plug it in the wall like that. Oh no, you can't.
No, it's a spin, right?
Stupid. Whoever designed that needs to start over. Ah.
All right, so now we're at 768 megabytes.
Here's
Okay,
a perfect TV.
so let's try this again, shall we?
Yes.
We shall.
And I'm gonna do what RetroTech suggested and stand it up.
Hey, look at that. Look at that, y'all. That's
Hey, it's booting.
Oh yeah, it's probably like not really. It needs a
In before Adam complains about the screen sizing.
well, it's supposed to be.
Seems fine like me.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hey, Ron, there's something weird with your mic. Like whenever any of us talk, it just basically makes you not audible.
Well,
I know
it's I've been kind of
It's
leaning
not
away.
near it, yeah.
So.
What?
All right, let's boot this thing
Look at
up.
all these connectors.
Oh, cool. Component. S-video.
I like the
VGA.
component because I can use it with an Apple
We have
IIe.
speakers.
Yay!
Speakers, yay!
Oh,
I need to find out this stash this though.
One of these screws is not catching in here, and I don't know why.
because
You doing it wrong?
it's a cheap piece of crap, and probably the plastic that it screws into is broken.
We'll never figure out the mystery, I guess.
Double-sided tape.
Your negative attitude.
Just pour glue into the keyboard and it'll fix itself. It'll all ooze in where it goes.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't need all the screws on the
Not showing
battery.
what I'm doing. There we go.
It would be more valuable with the glue in it.
It's not for the keyboard. The keyboard's fine. It's holding the battery. One of the like 6 screws is just not pulling on anything. So.
Oh, hey, there's a Java update for macOS 10.5. Should I install it?
Yes.
This is probably my last update I need to install.
For your security, I recommend you do it.
Ooh.
And then go to your bank with that computer. Put in your banking info.
I have something here. I got a VCF and I haven't opened it yet.
It's windy.
Oh,
It's a video term 80 column card. Only $20.
Oh, I know who you bought that from.
Yeah, that guy labels everything like that.
Yep.
He was at the table kind of like next
cards
to
too.
us.
Said only this. It's like actually it's funny. I got PC cards from him. I was like only this. I'm like okay, yeah, I get it. 6
there's-
minutes to download. Oh,
I didn't even look in here, so I
I
don't know.
got time for
Let's
that.
see.
Learn to internet.
Look
Yeah, I
at
talked to that
Retro
guy.
Techie's fancy blue mat.
I talked to that guy on Messenger, and he says that he's probably not going to go to East anymore because he's moving to Arizona.
Oh,
But he might still go to. He said he's still going to go to Chicago because he makes way more money there.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in
Sounds
here. Ooh. It's got a nice thick manual.
Okay, Adam, I'm getting ready. You ready for something?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. See? You got your Jaguar.
Yeah.
You got your Panther. You got
Yeah.
your Tiger. You got your Leopard. And you got your Snow Leopard. What else do you need in that?
You know, iPod.
I wish I wish I had a Snow Leopard for like a real Snow Leopard for a PowerPC, but
Retro
Well, they had
Tech. Tell me about this Winbook you're playing with there.
It's a top of the line
it's
Chromebook.
not.
HP Stream. You know what's fast if the name is Stream.
It's
Well, I thought that was the urine running down your legs.
Yeah.
I was just really happy to see.
Hey, there's an L00 on here. I could fix my Mac with this. Or my app to this. What?
There you go. Battery's good. 4.5 hour battery. Oh yeah. Beat that PowerBook G4.
I like the handwritten ROMs on this thing.
the fact that you said PowerBook G4 already beat your HP Stream.
No.
Nice.
Garth, go on YouTube. See with your PowerBook. See if it could run anything.
I'm currently updating Java. I can't do anything right now. Actually, it's just downloading it.
I updated Java on my
Java.
Windows 10 laptop last night.
Java.
Got your Java.
Shut down.
Can you believe it takes this much manual for an 80 column card?
I can believe it actually.
Look, it has photos of how to install it in your Apple II.
Put in
Is that event?
repeat if necessary.
Well, there's program listings in here, like how to make programs in 80 columns.
Oh, no, that's fun.
And it has all the graphics character sets in bitmap form.
Okay, this PowerBook is boringly quiet. This doesn't feel hot.
It's broken.
Well,
Throw
good.
it away.
The last time I tried to use a PowerBook G4 to do OS installs like this, it literally died.
Yeah, the 12
Well, the
inch
12
because you
one.
pushed it too hard.
Yeah, it was a 12 inch.
They're not meant to be used. They're meant to be looked at.
I know. I did get another one from Parts One from Joel though, Joe Crane. So I got to swap boards on it.
Apparently 20 minutes ago, Eric asked what was I teasing him with. I think I was pointing out the Disc 2 controller that I was going to mail you on Monday.
We were talking about the batteries.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I don't
So-
always pay attention to the chat as well as I should, sorry.
Oops, I
I've
forgot.
been watching it. I've been putting comments out there. Keep an eye out. Except that one time when I walked away and then all the spammers came in.
That was you then. That's your other account.
Mhm. Suspicious.
I don't think I have rights to do anything about the spammers.
Oh, Eric's off screen, or
Oh.
Eric is behind the curtain.
I'm sorry, Eric, hold on.
He's behind the iron curtain.
Quarantine
I'm-
has been breached.
I'm physically unable to stay backstage. Oops. Wow. Weird.
What?
Hi, Eric.
Go figure.
That's all right. I can't say Chevrolet.
Chevrolet.
Hi, Eric.
Not the right way.
No, you held something up and said, if Eric's watching, this is something he'd be interested in.
Oh, I
Right.
said this is the probably the disc controller I'm going to send you
Ah, okay.
for testing.
Yep.
And I mean, if you want it, you can have it. Whatever.
Well, if for some reason it is the disc controller of mine, you want me to send it back or something?
No, if it's maybe I don't know. There's
Well,
not a whole lot of
we'll
usable
talk
parts on
about
there. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
The ROMs are the only thing that's worth anything, but I still
Yeah.
have to test this.
Okay.
And I was like, I got sidetracked. Sorry, but
No,
you'll get it.
no worries.
week.
No worries. Not a problem. As you know, I've been spending all my time typing code in, so
Oh, we know.
yeah.
We've
With
seen.
with your H result, it was funny because I woke up from my nap and all I could see on the screen was H. What is he testing now?
That was the when you stop the program and you're doing character-based graphics, it does that.
Ah,
So
well, time.
Eric, you can use one of these instead.
yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I saw some of those at BCF, but you know,
This one is built from the one that Garth gave me for free and an old shell that I had.
yeah. I mean, at the time, I had no idea I was going to have an Apple II. That kind of happened late.
Right? I only have a couple. Dozen.
You started out one of each. Now you've got 17 of each.
Yeah. I've still got the 2E I bought in '83 though. So
Cool.
sometimes I'm not sure which one it is, but eventually I figure it out.
Yeah, I have a friend who's got an Apple II that he bought, from his paper route money a long time ago. And I keep asking him, I says, what are you going to do with that? It's like, hang on to it. I'm like, it's sitting in his garage.
See this one? It has a toggle switch on the back.
Nice.
Switch between 40 and 80 columns.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Then it has a toggle switch on the front. The switch from 3.2 to 3.3. Or 13 or 16 sector disc.
Yeah, I've seen some mods like that. That's
This
interesting.
actually had the hole drilled in it already, with the markings for DOS 3.2 or 3.3 already
Yeah.
written on there. So I'm like, well, instead of trying to fill the hole, why don't I just make it work the way the guy wanted it to? So
There
it
you
actually
go.
functions.
So Eric,
Yeah.
if you won't give it to you, just tell him we're going to send Dave over.
I don't think Adam is intimidated by Dave.
No, not Adam, your friend.
Oh, my friend. Yes. No, actually, my friend would probably squish him like a bug. He's a pretty big guy.
I don't want to be squished like a bug.
Well, not you, Dave.
No,
Oh, Dave. Yeah, you
Sorry,
can do that.
Adam,
It's
you have
fine.
to be.
Of course, Dave could use his stealth mode, right?
Right?
Or does that only work with old ladies?
Oh, I dropped a screw. Where did it go?
Oh, I hate.
He has a screw loose.
Well, we
few.
could have done that a long time ago.
The only
Oh.
screw that's going to come loose is you.
My poor gaming laptop.
Because he keeps calling that a fucking gaming laptop. He's got a
Uh-oh.
screw for it.
Is
You're
that
making
because
Trina
it keeps
mad.
effing with him?
Trina,
That it runs on its own power.
oh, what's this G5? Okay, maybe I shouldn't use it.
Let's see if I could do something.
Oh,
Right. So I'm gonna boot back.
Hey, is this
to
installed right?
Tiger.
sure, that'll work.
It's sticking its
Okay.
tongue out at you.
It's close enough.
So I have to go through all. How many lines of code is this?
Oh damn!
160 lines of code to figure out where I've got typos in this mess.
Oh, jeez.
Fun. Is that the
keep-
TI stuff you were doing?
Yeah.
Keep
Well,
talking to that Eric guy because he's
I
Eric,
know,
that
he was
stream worked
sharp.
really good yesterday because I fell right asleep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the only thing it was missing is the soft, crowd echo for a golfing match.
yes. Yes.
I was watching
Polite
that.
clapping.
I was watching you type for a while. Then for a while, I was watching Steve's clone video alongside of it.
Well, let's say Steve put you to sleep then.
Yeah,
I
I think
had-
that's.
Well, it's okay because I also had Star Trek playing in the background as I was watching you because I'm like, there's nothing going on. So
Oh yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
hey guys, you think this Apple II will work?
Is that one I
There's no logic work.
I mean, what you mean by work?
Can't you?
yeah, it depends on your term for work.
You could plug in the power and see if an LED light somewhere or something. Oh wait a minute, the main board's gone.
It'll hold your
Yeah.
door open.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
What's funny is
From
it's got this
Beyonce.
controller and a serial card that I forgot I had.
It would work great as a pillow lift. It's kind of wedge shaped. You could put your pillow over it.
Okay. Ron, I've reused almost all the Apple II parts you sent me as pieces and bits for others. So I'm
That's
not sure
perfect.
where they all
I'm-
ended up.
I got a care package coming to Eric. Don't tell him. That's got a similar large S inside.
Cool.
Yeah.
Eric, we don't know what you have coming to you.
Oh man, but
Plenty,
Eric's- what's
plenty
coming
of trouble.
Yeah.
Got it coming to him.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, Eric, I was going to send you this,
What's this?
Okay.
Yes.
but it's missing something.
Oh.
Connect.
It's wireless.
That's easy
Yeah.
to fix.
Yeah.
It's a Bluetooth
think-
one.
I think this actually works. I'm just going to probably make you a cable for it, so you'll have a modern cable.
Use your nice ribbon color cable you have,
I did buy
or ribbon color cable.
a
Rainbow.
second cable just in case, because I had a bad cable. I've got 2 drives, so I got one supposedly working cable, and I thought,
Okay.
well, maybe in the off chance, I pinned it, or what do you call it?
Tweet it.
Checked all the pins to make sure there was continuity,
Okay.
and everything was fine with it. But I went ahead and bought a second one because I had the damaged cable that I knew wasn't any good.
Yeah.
So I tried my drives with the new cable, didn't make any difference. So I think my cable is okay.
All right. Well, I'll probably just make you a modern cable, just so you
Okay.
have one, and that way I can use that to test everything with, so that I know
Okay.
when I send you the card, the cable, and the drive, it's all good. So
Yeah,
you'll have
and I can-
a known good starting point.
Right. Yeah, no, that's probably the critical thing because it's hard to diagnose when you don't have the chips to swap and, all that kind of stuff.
Like my Mac has a foot.
I got one of those I just cleaned up.
Look, it's got
Oh,
the thing on top.
Is that
But
Mac
just in
from,
case. What?
is it from Portland?
Yes. But in case you forget who made it, it's got an Apple sticker on top.
Sorry, I'm playing around with. I just found that how to do solo layout. I didn't realize I could do this.
Yeah, it's handy.
Yeah. Next time you want to do a TED Talk, Ron, I'll make sure you got a solo.
Well, you did that last time, I thought.
No, I just kind
I
of
was
double click on it.
made me the star.
Yeah, it wasn't just Ron alone. We were all everybody was on the side.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead and
So-
load these up.
What? Hold on. I want to make it big.
the Apple tapes.
Let me see.
Yeah, you got to have your tapes.
Each tape is missing 18 minutes.
I
Lemonade,
got those.
Penny Arcade, Phone List. That's a thriller phone list. That's one of my favorite programs.
Lemonade.
Wait. But there's
More.
exciting one. Alignment test tone.
Nice.
That's my favorite. Okay. Hey, Adam, you should rip that too and put it on YouTube as just
This
a
one was
video.
written by Steve Wozniak.
Little Brick Out, yeah. Wasn't that the first game that he did? Was Brick Out?
He did Breakout for Atari.
Or
and then
Breakout,
he
I
made
mean.
Breakout was his clone of his own game. The only tape I think I'm missing. You look, Finance. It's on the other side of Penny Arcade.
That makes sense.
I'm missing one tape, and it's the one that has Star Wars and Star Trek on it. And those are really hard to find now.
Hmm.
Just like
They were obviously not licensed.
Wait,
What?
Not licensed. Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run Geekbench on this to prove it's a gaming laptop.
Takes too long to load Geekbench.
Yeah. It's installing.
Oh, I found the box with the ribbon cables in it, so I can make you one.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I
Do you
tried to
want
take the bad one
Rainbow?
and move the connector. Sure, it'll match the other one I've got.
Okay.
I tried to move the connector on the bad one to see if I could. There was a spot that was obviously physically damaged, but even after I did that, it wasn't working, and the number 1 pin was broken, or rather, lined.
This is
And
new.
all the 2E hand controllers.
See? You got your 0 knob, and you got your 1 knob.
So you could do binary.
Yes. Or you could just hook this up and forget that dumb thing.
Yeah. Do the are there any third-party sticks that work with an Apple II?
Yeah, there's CH. There's
It doesn't just take a generic one though.
there's a lot of sticks that were combo for PC or Apple II because they both use analog sticks.
Yeah.
So, like, here, let me show you. Like, you can get one of these crafts.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty common, and these are IBM and Apple. So there's a switch on it, and it has 2 connectors.
Oh.
These CH Mach 3s that are this one's new in the box, but it looks like this.
Okay.
This is what I sent to Justin for his clone.
Yeah.
And then you can just pop down to Radio Shack and get one of these.
Oh, I
suction.
have some of that Archer stuff.
It has a suction cup on it. Yeah,
Very
a lot of
nice.
these, if you have one that's for a DB15 joystick port on a PC,
Yeah.
it may have a DB9 hanging off that you can, or DE9 that you can use to connect it to an Apple II. It was very common, and a lot of times people are like, "Oh, $100 for an Apple II joystick." Just go search for old joysticks on eBay, and you can probably find something that actually is designed to work with an Apple II for really cheap. Most of these in the box I got for like $20.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Of course, the Apple ones are more because everybody's like, "Oh, it's collectible."
It's an
blah.
Apple one. Yeah.
Yeah. But at VCF, I got 2 of them for $5 a piece. So that's, I mean, some people don't know.
Well, there were a couple of joysticks that were not TI joysticks that came with that TI I bought. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can dig out the box. Oh, come on, damn it.
oh, hello, Eric Olson. Welcome to the stream for the first thing.
Sorry, huh?
Oh, Eric Olson from your stream.
Oh, Eric, Mr. Eagle Eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, Eric, you want to know something funny, though?
What?
Everybody wants this original Apple joystick, right?
I want it.
Because it's made by Apple, for Apple, whatever. You know what? They just
Right.
bought the keyboard company who made who originally invented the thing.
Yeah.
Look at the boxes.
Same box.
It's the same joystick. The only difference is that this one has an Apple logo on the front, and this one doesn't.
Okay, these are
Throw
the
it
two joysticks when I change cameras.
Somebody should switch to Eric.
Here, I'll just hold them up.
We
No,
can't see you, though.
She's got it on just me.
Oh. Trina.
I went to go wash my hands. Sorry.
Trina, push the Eric button.
You're a terrible host.
Make Eric big, Trina.
The Eric with a C, not the Eric with a K.
Yes. How do I? Oh,
Although there's nothing wrong with Eric with a K.
okay. Let's put solo and then put you
So Adam needs to be able to see it, or it won't. Make
there
any
we
difference.
go. Mike.
Oh, I've had one of those. Wicco?
Oh yeah, I bought one of those at VCF.
Yeah, I saw you carrying it
But
around.
I
This
bought
came.
I bought the Atari version though.
Well, this one works with the TI if you use the adapter. So it's got. I think that's the Atari style
Yeah,
connector.
I got it right here actually. Is
And
it?
then-
It's a DE9.
Yeah, and then there's this one in there.
So the TI and the Atari and the Commodore 64 and
They all use the same.
they all use a digital joystick. That's the same pinout, I think.
Oh, okay. So this will not work even with an adapter. With
You can technically get an adapter, but here's the thing: is that you can't turn basically up, down, left, right into 0 to 255 analog and have it.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of games on the Apple II want that analog control, like Choplifter. If you're going up and down, you go faster the farther you go up. It's way more control. IBM and Apple, I think, got it right with joysticks.
Uh-huh.
Analog. Way to go.
No,
Hey,
Not digital control.
it's not
Derek.
like Yep. Oh yeah. Say, I saw you carrying that around, and then I.
yeah, I got it to go with my Atari 2600 and the 800.
Don't point your joystick at Eric.
Why? It might make me happy.
What's funny is this is what I had when I was a kid when I had a 2600.
Yeah.
Because I broke my original Atari joystick, and my mom was like, "Well, here, buy this replacement." I'm like, "Yay!"
Okay.
He was
bench-
happy. Joystick.
Adam, anybody, how do
Yes.
you mount? How do you mount the 3.5 inch drive? How do you
Very
mount?
carefully.
Carefully.
Well,
Very,
but-
very carefully.
Let me see what you got.
Hold on. Let me open it. Let me make him. I'll put him in solo
Trina,
layer.
do something.
Bigify him.
I bigified you.
Whoa.
Well, hello.
Hi.
I like that other view.
Hey, how you doing, baby?
Oh,
Okay, so the
oh,
floppy.
The
Trash
groin-
can.
Everything's falling apart here. Hold on one second.
Ah,
is your shirt still open?
Have you fixed your interocitor?
Yeah, I gotta do something with this.
I've got.
Ron, your audio is still really weird.
When you talk, you get Papa Cracker the whole time.
So hey, sorry Trina, I gotta run. See you
Okay,
guys.
sir. Have
All
fun.
right, see ya.
Bye, guys.
All right,
Bye.
you guys see it. Okay, how do this go in this?
That doesn't go in that. That's a hard drive sled.
Right, but your floppy also goes in
On
it.
top.
Yeah,
On
you need a
top of
floppy
it.
sled.
Oh,
Yeah,
you-
no.
no,
No,
you
the
just
floppy
mount it
goes
on
in the
top.
bottom. The floppy goes in the bottom, but
Right.
not in that sled. No, you need a floppy drive sled.
Just a second. I've got one.
Yeah, show me. I've got them right here.
Show me what it is, because I've probably got one laying around.
Same
I
as a
just
Mac
have to open
2.
the box.
Same as a
Okay.
Mac 2, Ron.
Yeah.
Here, look. This is a floppy drive sled.
Oh, that thing. Okay. Yeah, I've got one of those laying around here somewhere, I think.
And it's the same thing that's in a Mac 2,
Yeah.
2X, 2FX, SE. And if you have a Quadra 700 or a TCI style, it's got this. If you need a spare, I've amassed you.
A couple.
I hear you, but you could be looking at my thing.
There's
Oh.
at least
I don't know if
17
he's
of
running
them.
the show, but really doing a bad job of it.
Sorry. Sorry.
What the hell's this?
Yeah, that's a sled.
I know, but I don't know
That-
what
That is, well, that. Wow, what is that for? It's not for an SE or an SE30, as far as I know.
it's got a part number on it.
All right.
I'm fairly certain I have one of those little.
Well, I know you have one in your Mac 2 because I sent you one.
Yeah, that's at work.
Okay.
I can't get to that at the moment. I'm pretty sure I have one of those little metal boxes here somewhere.
It has two little feet on the front that sort of hook into the.
Maybe.
But the screw holes on the sled you've got there, they won't line up with the floppy drive.
Right.
That Geekbench.
Where I have.
Ron, if you need one, I'll send you one. I've got like
I
6
swear that
extras.
I have one sitting here though. I mean, because I had to take that floppy out of it to do that. So I am thinking I have one sitting here.
Okay.
That's my problem. Is that object permanence is kind of an issue. So trying to find where I might have set it is always kind of like troublesome.
You've got Steve syndrome.
How ADHD works.
I was just thinking about the enormous pile of stuff Steve has all over.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yes,
How about this thing?
that's pretty.
Ooh, it's black. Who's making all the noise?
Not me.
Ron is. He's looking for stuff.
Oh, I have some cards in here.
I'm
Is that black or
being static back.
dark gray, Adam?
Garrick, there's a couple things in there.
Yeah,
Trina,
that's
it's
why I was
sort of-
asking about you parting out some of your Apple II stuff.
It's really dark gray. The keyboard
Okay.
is black.
Yeah.
Well, Eric, what cards do you need?
I don't know anything about them, so I'm not sure what would be useful other than maybe I've got
that
an
logo?
I got an external 3.5-inch drive that's supposed to work with Apple IIs.
Make it big here, Adam.
See that Microsoft logo?
Yeah,
Oh, is that the CPM card?
This is the language card from Microsoft, and this over here is the CPM card from Microsoft.
The CPM card would be cool to play with. I looked at one at the table that was down in the corner from us, but it was damaged. Yeah, you saw it. That's right.
This one also has a bank of ceramic RAM in it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's Texas Instruments RAM from '79. I don't know how it ended up in this machine, but whatever.
Because it works.
Yeah. I had a spare. You know what? I might have an Applied Engineering Z80 card. I don't think I have any more Microsoft ones. I want to keep the one in this Bell and Howell as it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll look around and see if I got one.
Okay.
I know I have one in the 2C, but I don't know if I have any more that'll fit in a 2E. They're different.
And the other thing that would be interesting to play with, I've got an external 3.5-inch drive. I think it's for a 2GS though, but I think there's a card that works with an Apple II.
Depends on the model of the drive. If it's an A9M something
it's sitting right here.
07,
Let me look. Hang on.
still trying to clean up my pile
If
of
I
crap.
can get it out here long enough to look.
Just playing with my gaming PC over here.
Just play with yourself, will you?
Does it run Crysis?
You could watch a video about it.
Did it even do that?
Yeah, it ran YouTube just fine.
Somewhere I have a
This drive.
Chromebook that's probably worse than that. Yeah, that's
It is a no glasses here. Hang on.
an M
Glasses out.
109, something like that.
It's a 106 on the end.
106.
I think.
Okay. Yeah, that will not work with.
Yeah, it's
An Apple II.
9M0106. So it's
106,
probably
okay.
for a 2G. Or a
Yeah, it was
GS.
intended for a 2GS. It'll work with a Mac that has an external floppy port, and it'll also work on a 2 if you have a Yellowstone card.
Oh, okay.
But honestly, putting a 3.5-inch drive on an Apple II that's not a 2GS
Right.
is completely pointless.
I was going to say, it sounds like lipstick on a pig, really.
I mean, there's no software that'll work.
Yeah.
Pre-release software. The only thing it would be good for is saving like data from AppleWorks or something to then take over to a Mac or to a 2GS.
Oh, yeah.
I want to. What your
There's no point
2C
then.
plus, 2C plus, that'd probably be pretty handy to have one.
What?
Yeah, and I think that drive that might work with a 2C Plus, without anything extra, but no other Apple II without a Yellowstone card.
Yeah, that, like the Lyron.
Right. Right.
All right.
No, it won't. No, that won't work with the Lyron. Lyron has to use a smart port drive, so it has to use a
Oh, that's right.
the smart. Like you can see on my shelf.
1.4 megabyte Apple II drive, and yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, no, neither one of those is 1.4. The FDHD looks like the TGS drive,
Right.
but then that'll only work with a HD Apple II card, which is a totally third. It's a third different card.
Yeah, isn't there a card or something for doing an HD20 drive with an Apple II?
No, not really. You can
No?
do a
Okay.
SmartPort hard drive, which you can
Yeah.
emulate with a floppy emu. On my channel, there's actually a video. One of my first live streams was me talking about all the differences between all the floppy drives and the floppy drive
Adam
interfaces.
promotes
Oh,
channel.
I'll have to watch that. Well, my immediate goal anyway, is to get the Pascal software development environment up and running, and that requires 2 drives.
Look, I got a painting.
So that is a painting.
Hey, this is the way.
Yes. Unless you're a different Mandalorian, then it's not the way.
This is not the way.
Sort of like, we're Orthodox Mandalorian.
Right.
So
I'm Reform.
We're basically good people, but we're not practicing.
yeah, I
So,
just, high holiday for sure, but
yeah.
What is this? I'm just trying to clear out enough space here so I can build a shelf tomorrow. Hey, look at this drive.
We'll just box it
From
all
the
up
top.
and send it to us, and
See, from the top, it looks like a regular old disc too, right?
yeah, it does.
But it's half height.
Oh, it's 5 1/4.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's got an Alps mechanism in it. It's got the up-down thing.
Huh.
But weirdly enough, it's got a rainbow drive cable. Nobody wants these. No, like, oh, Apple didn't make it. I don't want that.
Really?
Yeah. So I have a whole bunch of them because they're actually, a lot of them have they have the track 0 sensor, so they don't do that whole dot 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 when you turn on the computer,
Right.
Right.
and they work way smoother. So I'm like, okay, I'll sell all the Apple ones and
where's the fun in that?
keep the nice
I
ones.
was, I like, the original equipment. I mean, it's nice to set everything up, but I also want to be able to use things.
Yeah.
So
That's dumb.
yeah, well,
A while back, I made a
that's the way I
duo disc. I took a original, I had a disc 2 drive,
Yeah.
like this, and it was dead. It was like rusted, and the mechanism was ruined, right?
Yeah.
So I took 2 of those half heights, and I put them in this shell, and then I just had 2 ribbon cables coming out the back.
Oh, that's cool.
So it was like a little full height duo disc.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed it on Twitter or Facebook or somewhere. And some guy's like, I want that. And he offered me some stupid amount of money. I'm like, okay, I sold it to him.
I was going to say, was it Retro Techie? But then you said he offered you money.
I
Yeah.
ain't paying you jack.
Hey, Retro Techie, I got something for you for free. It's a
That.
VGA cable.
You can never have too many of those.
Look at that. See?
That
Black.
is true.
Fancy black one. It's a stealth VGA cable.
I have all the ones from work.
Avoid the clap.
Okay. I'm going to switch to my other microphone.
I'll be
Yeah.
Garbage.
I told
2
some of the
cheeseburgers.
told the person at work that was collecting all the cables and everything together, because every 3 years we get rid of all of our equipment, and half the time the cables end up being wrong.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, what are you going to do with that? She's like, throw it out. And I'm like, give me the box, I'll take it.
Give me
I
that.
got like 13 VGA cables.
Well, I just noticed that behind these shelves, there's 2 big LaserJet Pro boxes that are probably full of random parts.
Yeah.
And if I put the shelves I want to put in, I don't know that I'll be able to get to those again. So I might have to go through those first. That's annoying. Oh, there's another LCD monitor back here. It's very thin.
Oh, my Windows is getting ready.
See my 9-inch, 10-inch LCD screen?
Don't exaggerate about the size of your screen.
How
I was
thick it
gonna
is.
say stop.
Well, that's convenient for testing stuff.
Yeah, it's got composite, VGA, and HDMI.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Who makes it?
Tote Vision.
Totes.
It's
Totes.
designed for mostly for security applications.
Here's my VGA monitor.
What you should know about these
Who
though
makes
is they
that?
take Dell.
Dell.
This takes
I know.
this takes composite video and it fits inside the shell of an Apple IIc monitor.
Hey,
So you can
this-
make color Apple IIc monitors with these.
This one.
Nice.
No, not this one. This doesn't sync on green, but my other Dell does.
HP
nice.
makes my gaming PC. If anybody wanted
Eric,
to know.
I got a Dell just like that at VCF that I tested and then I just put in the corner. I don't even know where it is now.
Yeah, I
Going
saw
with
it.
I got that
It's
beige
bigger.
one. It didn't work. I had to put it back.
Really?
Is it working now, Ron?
It appears to be.
Nice.
Let's make it big.
You got rid of the paint.
No, this is a case I bought. This is just a another SE30 case I bought.
Oh, so you'd have something to.
Put it in.
Yeah, so I'd have something to transfer it all to.
So yes, he did get rid of the paint by transferring it to another case.
It is one way of doing it, right?
Yeah.
We close all this garbage.
Garbage.
And I found something funny. You know how Apple had the Duo disc?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess this third-party company decided to make the Solo disc.
Oh.
Oh,
Can't
hang
see
on.
it.
You
You
can't see
me
it.
though.
Yeah.
Just for a sec.
Is it okay if I make you small again, Ron?
Yeah, this ain't my show, Trina.
Okay. Well,
You
I
do.
I
You
would-
do you.
Look, Solo.
here.
But then
Wait,
it says, see, it says Solo,
Mhm.
but it also says Drive 2.
Nice.
Well, it can't be a Solo if it's Drive 2.
Right.
Okay, that's all. That's all I wanted to say.
That
I'm
is
here every week.
It was worth all the buildup.
Oh, Eric, would you want one of these instead? It looks like Mr. Generic.
I don't care if it's generic or not.
What's cool about this is it's a made in USA,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure this uses a genuine Shugart mech, like the old good ones.
Oh yeah, not the stripped down version that they bought.
Yeah, I mean it still has a custom controller board in it, but the
Mhm.
drive is actually the good drive. I'll test all these, and I'll just send you
Yeah,
whatever the best one is.
Adam, whichever one you know.
Maybe I'll send you the Solo. It was made in Santa Ana, California.
Yeah, I think my SE34 has still got some woes.
oh,
Oh, it's not happy.
No, I cleaned up the desktop and it like the machine did, but no China.
This would be good for Retro Techie.
Is it free? Because that's fantastic for me.
No, it's only $500 for you.
Then it's fantastic for Eric.
It's free. The shipping is $500.
That's right.
right?
See, it has a connector that says floppy disks.
That's pretty.
I have no idea if it works.
I'll trade you a gaming PC for it.
Is it similar to?
Hey, Retro Techie, let me know when
Yeah.
you get a gaming PC, and we'll talk about
Right here. What are you talking about?
it.
Minesweeper plays fantastic on this thing.
Yeah.
It's an office gaming PC.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, sure.
Boom, right to desktop. Give it a minute.
Ah,
There, boom, in the desktop. You can't get better than that.
Why haven't you installed Windows 10 on that?
It has like 2 gigs of RAM. What's the
what a
I,
joke.
would,
that?
I thought it had 4.
Plus, I don't have any machines with Windows 8.1, so now I do.
Okay.
The top after Vista, this is the best OS Microsoft ever made.
Right.
Yeah.
It was. If it was put on what it was designed for, and it was designed to be put on touch devices, as you can see by the whole big floppy thing.
The Microsoft phone was a really nice phone.
Yeah, actually
Yeah.
was.
I had one
Excuse me.
until they made a decision to abandon the Motorola 800 for the 900, and they wouldn't upgrade the OS on the 800.
That's hard.
The main issue with Windows 8 and 8.1 was that, well, 8 mainly, was that they released it on desktop computers without touchscreens. And everybody's like, well, what is this gobbledygook?
Yeah, they redesigned the interface for Microsoft Dynamics CRM to use that because, tablets, and it made sense for a tablet to have that scrolling doohickey. Then the desktop had the same thing, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. And that was the issue with it. It's not that it's a bad operating system. It kind of gets a bad rep because of what it was put on.
Yeah.
It was not put on the hardware that it was designed for.
Oh, it was designed to go on everything. It was just a stupid idea to put it on a desktop that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was.
This is not a touch screen. Oh, what do I do?
Yeah. Well, getting proper voltages.
Me too.
So
I enjoy improper voltages.
when are you going to start playing I don't know, Fortnite on that laptop?
I don't think
Fortnite is
Fortnite to
your
begin with
game.
on any computer. It's
So look,
garbage game.
I cleared out this whole desk and this back area. I see that I can see a whole wall now.
Yeah.
You have walls there?
So I'm gonna put new shelves up on there, a couple shelves above where the computers go.
Why
Kinda
don't you
like-
just do an entire rack like you
Okay.
do everywhere else?
Yeah.
Well, because this desk is gonna have all the Apple II stuff on it. So all I want is over here. I want two shelves, kind of like what I've got behind me here,
Yeah.
to put all the Apple II drives and accessories and junk and extra bits and boxes and stuff on,
You
which
sure?
will clear out a lot of this stuff, and then I can put all the Mac junk back up here.
Are you sure that you're going to have enough space on two shelves for all your Apple II accessories?
Just
wanna
the
put
ones that are in the
drives.
warehouse. Right.
Yeah, I mean, I want like 5 1/4s and just the Apple II only 3.5s on there, and then I
Okay.
have some accessory boxes and stuff. Like this stuff on the shelves behind me doesn't look like a lot of stuff, but like that takes up like the whole floor if I take it off and put it on the ground. Like it's surprising how much room you can save by just a couple little 2-foot deep shelves.
That is
But I
true.
want to save that corner behind the desk because I might get this corner shelf thing that's sort of like these metal things here
Okay.
that would fit behind it, and I want to keep this corner open for that if I ever do that. I don't want to do that yet because that corner shelf thing's like $150,
Who?
and it would be stuff I wouldn't really be able to reach. So it'd be more like for display, and it's like a lot of money for just showing off a room
Yeah.
that nobody ever comes into.
Well, we come into it vicariously through your live streams.
For your webcams.
Yes. We're in
Yeah,
your
what-
basement, Adam.
One thing I noticed is that I have confused OBS because I have 6 cameras, and it's like, I don't know what you're doing, man. Just stop. You can't do that. So I had to switch over to direct.
Have a good night, Thomas.
Oh. There are people in the chat. I keep forgetting that.
Chat people, what?
There's people actually watching.
There are people watching the stream.
I know, it's crazy.
Hey, how many subs do you have now?
98, I think.
It hasn't gone up?
It's almost at 100. I know it hasn't gone
It
up.
was 97 earlier.
Was it 97? Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, you
It's
were 3 away.
97. It's
Is it
97.
Okay.
So you
Come on,
lost
people.
one.
Anybody in the chat is not subscribed. Go ahead and
Just
subscribe.
do it.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Now, even
Do
I
it.
have more than 100, and that's silly.
I'm not
You know,
subscribed.
All
Yeah.
things DG. Are you subscribed?
Yeah, I think All Things DG is.
Oh.
Yeah,
We
Jeremy
gotta-
wants me to put 2x4s. Look, dude, the wall's made out of cement and it's in a basement. I'm gonna drill stuff into the wall, or I'm gonna have standalone shelves. I'm not gonna build junk out of plywood.
right,
No.
but we got to get Eric.
Is this Garth Beagle guy subscribed?
Probably.
I wish
Oh.
there was a way to see.
Embarrassingly, I wasn't subscribed to Garth's. I don't know how that happened.
Well, I wasn't following Trina on Twitter for some reason.
Even though I was following you.
No, I fixed it. I fixed it today.
Yeah.
I think I might not have noticed because so many other people reply to you that I was following that I just see your stuff anyway.
Right, fair enough.
That
But
could be
now,
it.
now I'm directly following you. I don't follow very many people. I only follow 80 people.
And most of my stuff is like retweets anyway. Like, there's not really much. Well, hopefully, soon I'll have stuff to post, but we'll have to wait to see what happens.
There's always stuff to post. What are you talking about?
Well, just hold up. There was somebody that contacted me with a bunch of Apple stuff they wanted to give away, and I'm still waiting to hear back from them.
I have to
Yeah.
step away for just a second.
Okay.
Just your thoughts about the universe, life, and everything.
I know, yeah.
You know, I found an error in the code.
Surprise, surprise. Where's Eric? He's supposed to be telling you all these.
Well, he told me several.
yeah, I
so,
know. I was watching
you know.
the stream until you ended.
I line 990. I found another error.
So
So no, this is good.
that's not surprising though. I saw the list, like when you showed the book,
Yeah,
the pages of code. So it's not surprising as you're typing it all out.
and it's very similar.
Right.
So, and I remember back in the day typing in stuff like this and then putting it on cassette and then having it fail, you know, so that you had to type it in again.
Jeremy, hold your breath. Don't hold your breath, but hold your breath. I might
Hold
have.
your breath. Do it. Eric could do it for 6
can't-
minutes.
No, 30 seconds at best right now, especially now.
I was gonna say if Eric can do it for 6 seconds, given his condition.
Do that.
But
Time
Once you get past like 2 minutes, Eric, you could
Yeah.
hold it forever. So
that is true. No, because your muscles relax and you would exhale it when you die. So
oh, this got very depressing.
yeah.
Thanks a lot, Trina.
I'm not gonna do it.
It's all my fault. I'll take
Besides,
the blame.
my wife would probably come in and say, "What the hell are you doing? You fool."
I'll leave these in this place. Yeah.
And I'd be like, "Trina dared me."
Yeah, it's all my fault. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to soon end the stream because
Oh man, that means I have to go back to streaming.
Look, see, it's a gaming. PC.
wait, hold on.
I told you.
Let's bring up. We'll make.
Is
I don't know how this
somebody
works.
else streaming?
Uh,
I don't know if anybody else.
Next.
Usually Bruce streams at 8.
It's
East
6 o'clock. We only got 2 hours to go.
But I don't know
that.
if you guys are not tonight.
I think I'll go eat some dinner, even though everything tastes like burnt plastic right now.
That's because of the medication you were saying.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. One of the beautiful side effects.
Is it me or is that game stuttering? Like, are
well,
you?
it's online. You really gotta wait for the.
Oh, okay.
Online.
Yeah, it's not very well done.
Like, you can't even move.
Oh,
Yeah. There, I got you.
Jeremy, to answer your question, no, I have not tried it yet, but I will today. So, Jeremy wrote me a program.
Oh wow,
Hey.
very cool.
So,
I can make you a game in Scratch. Is that the same? Kind of.
Scratch is a programming environment.
There you go.
Let me ask you this: can you do an assignment statement in Scratch?
Probably not.
Can you do a control loop in Scratch?
I could do whatever the website that has the lessons on it.
Does it have input and output? If
If
it has those
it has
three
input.
things, if
It has
those,
input.
okay. If it has those three things, it's a programming language.
That's true. It has input output because I can move the cat around the screen. So there you go.
Right.
There you go.
So those
technically-
MIT people are very smart.
So it's Turing complete.
Boom.
You know, considering that this thing is called an HP stream, this is really a stream of the game.
It's a stupid website. It's not optimized.
It's a slideshow.
Yeah, it's really like you're getting shot. You can't even see who's shooting you.
See? It's the website. Look.
Well, why don't you just put the game on your computer?
Because the computer is even less capable than the game. Or than the website.
Look,
Yeah, I can't
Dude,
even say my jokes right now. Well, that's
What
no
should I-
different than any other day. So.
Oh, I don't want to save anything.
What?
Oh, is that a
It's online.
It's an emulator for what?
Apple II?
Oh, it's an Apple II.
Well, this seems to be running a little better.
Apple II plays Doom?
Okay, there you go. Look,
No.
do something. Come on. Why isn't it doing anything?
Because it's running at normal speed.
I totally agree.
There we go.
I totally agree with you, Jeremy. Except for that laptop, it's well to door stops as well.
But it's a very desirable doorstop.
And it has a good battery now.
The battery's probably worth more than the whole laptop.
Stop being so jealous.
Oh,
What's
you're
the-
talking about his HP. I thought you were talking about the Apple II.
Oh, no. Sorry. Yeah, no. The battery's worth more than his HP.
She's so jealous. Like,
Yeah.
look, I can accelerate the CPU.
Jealous of an HP?
No.
I find that very suspect.
Yeah. Yeah, you should.
Let's reset. Okay,
So-
reset it.
I was doing something. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to go fix this program.
And then we
There
got
we go.
Mark Retro Techie doing absolutely nothing on this stream.
That's okay. He's
I changed-
entitled.
I changed the battery, and I did it once. I didn't do it twice, like some people.
Actually, I had to do it 3 times, but we're not going to even go there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you pick left and right in the right spots?
Oh,
Who's
no,
dead?
this is right. No, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong code. Duh. Look at the book, Eric. It's $9.90, not $9.30.
What are you?
What are you doing, Retro Techie?
It's called Jed. I don't know what this is. It's a music video. I guess it's songs for an Apple II.
But we can't hear any. We can't hear any audio.
Neither do I, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
Oh, here. I
You
don't know if
didn't
there is audio
enable
for this.
sound.
And I'll
There's a beep,
I have to reboot
Bank.
this.
a bank.
Hey. Reset.
Uh-huh.
Oh, not you. Sorry. Siri thought I was talking to her.
Oh, I was wondering who this random woman is in your background when you said I had to reset, and then all of a sudden,
Hey Siri,
Okay.
reset Retro Techie's game.
Texas is ahead of them.
Texas is black.
Is it loading this? I don't know how to load this stuff.
I don't either.
I don't know how to open this garbage.
Did you say somebody else is streaming later? I missed part of the chat.
oh, Eric was talking about streaming, and I said Bruce usually streams on Saturday nights around 8 o'clock.
I was just saying, if somebody doesn't stream, then I have to go stream, and I'm like
You
really
You have
stupid
to.
right now. Yes, I must.
Yeah, so Jeremy asked about cinema displays, and I said I had 2 that don't work right.
Yeah.
They're really weird. Like if you plug them in to like a MacBook and you slowly increase the brightness, you can get it to work. And then when you turn everything off and turn it back on again, it's dead. So you got to turn it back on, and then on the PowerBook screen, you have to turn the brightness on the cinema display all the way down again. Turn it off, turn it on, and turn the brightness up really slowly. I think the backlights are just shot.
Why did I hear that as cinnamon display?
Maybe because I'm bleh,
No, it's me. I'm sure.
cinema.
Cinnamon.
Anyway, I have two of them that are like that, and I've never figured out the deal. And I know that if I change the panel, it works. So I know all the guts, the other guts are good. Somebody said if you go in the panel, what happens is the contacts where the backlights, the LEDs, are soldered in on the edges. They weaken and loosen, like they're sort of adhered onto there. If you heat it with a heat gun, sometimes you can get it to fix itself. So it's a project I should probably work on one time. But the thing is, I can buy 27-inch Thunderbolt displays now for like $100. So why am I going to spend hours like heating up pins inside an LCD panel?
Content, because it's content.
Yes,
Yeah,
just
but
like
I'd rather
my
do Apple
programming
II
screen.
pluses and stuff I really care about than what I consider modern stuff.
I mean, I guess to each their own.
I can send them to you, Ron, and you can fix them.
You do you.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't sound like something I'd be into.
I could send one to Steve and one to Joe, and they can have a contest to see who can fix one.
I do like that. That does sound like fun.
You could do dueling repair streams at the same time.
Well, like I sent Steve the 3 Mac 2Xs, and I said if you can fix 2, you can have 1. And he ended up actually fixing all 3, so I ended up letting him have 1. I got 1 back, and then I had to pay him to repair the 3rd one.
Look what I found.
What did
What did you find?
Sorry, you're
Ron's
off.
computer videos.
See? I found wonderful content.
Why don't you subscribe to it?
Yeah.
I'm not logged in.
See that lovely photo there? The photo of all the batteries?
Yeah.
I took that photo.
That's a nice photo.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Aren't there
Here's
Rifa
I have
caps
the-
in there too?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Reefa caps. There's a Energizer from a Mac Plus, and a whole crap ton of PRAM batteries.
Look at that. Oh, hey, it's our stream.
Pardon
How
me.
long will this take to
Look how
stream?
fast it loads.
It's making sure it's doing it properly.
Jeez. My Sony 480i network box loads
Yeah.
YouTube faster than that.
Well, it's checking to see if it's a safe.
I swear the PowerBook V4 I had a while ago, it was faster than this thing.
There you go.
Mirrored thing.
Huh?
Yeah, it
It's
was
not
weird.
loading. It froze
Yeah.
already.
Wow.
It's loaded. It's working.
Loaded, he said.
It's
It's
there.
working all right.
Yeah, well, it's delayed too because there's a delay between us and YouTube.
You see, it's just replaying it.
Yeah, it's
Huh?
stupid.
It's not even doing anything.
This is how trippy is this?
The thing is, at this rate, it'll never catch up to live because it's only just going to keep being buffered.
Oh, this is the greatest.
Yeah.
Money well spent.
The 90s called, they want their PC back.
I told you that.
What is that PC? What kind of processor's in it?
Celeron.
Oh, Jesus.
Celery.
Hey,
It's a
you know what I'd
celery
say?
processor.
Throw it away.
Throw it away.
Remember,
Hey, look,
RetroTech, remember?
Oh, wait a minute. It
Switch to
is
me for a minute.
useful. It could be useful.
For what?
You could boot the slimmest Linux version you could possibly put on it and run mini VMAC and run mini VMAC in full screen mode. So you've got yourself a no, not that guy.
I like that guy. Oh.
What
I
did
moved
you
it to the
do?
side.
So
Oh, so
remember,
I clicked on my iPod and it shows it like the old iTunes window.
No, it's
RetroTech,
Noise.
remember when I said you paid $40 too much for this $30 laptop?
Why? I'm enjoying it.
This is why I
He
said
enjoys torturing himself.
I know.
Fun. Look at this. And
Well-
the battery.
And who's typing in code when they could just copy and paste it?
2 hours 53 minutes. Look at that. Who is this handsome gentleman here?
Wow.
The beard is longer there.
I trimmed it for the summer,
Image writer.
so it'll grow back.
Do you grow it out in the wintertime, Eric?
Yeah, well, to get it back to that length, it's going to take a couple of years.
I'm not here. How hurtful. Let's see who's here. Trina? Taylor? I hear myself now. Zodium? Will Sally? Distro Hopper, Savvy Sage, Classic Mac, Marcio? Westlife? Yeah, he's good. Big Bad Biologist, Big Bad Bench, Retro Macast, Haley Artisan, Sucra, The Basement. He's good. Hey, Bert.
They're all fine
I'm
people.
just looking. I'm not seeing myself.
Well, okay, you got to give yourself you got to give this laptop a few hours. Oh, look at this.
It's loading up.
There's
You
a lot
even
of people
have
on
an
there.
old account.
Here I am.
There you are. Right where you belong, RetroTech, at the bottom.
No, I'm not at the bottom. Hold on.
Oh,
Let's
no.
see.
Hey, look,
Here's Adam.
show me for a second.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. For some reason, I got to exit and then make it this way.
Oh, so look,
Yeah.
Ipid. Oh, the battery didn't explode.
it even partially charged it. It's not even plugged in right now.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It has music on it still from whenever. Who's on here? Aha! Aerosmith.
I hear they're going places.
So, Retro,
Alanis Morissette. What?
did you see what Jeremy's comment was?
Yeah, give it to a kid. I'm sure there was no kid that would want this for a laptop for school.
They'll be
But
like,
one, two,
how do
one.
I call people on it? Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Schools
Oh,
around
you
here.
mean
Turn the.
HP?
I'll turn the volume on this, but
Excuse me.
stop
Hold
playing.
on. I got to go check my stove. I'll be right back.
Did your stove walk away?
I'm getting it ready to cook lasagna.
Is your refrigerator running?
Oh,
Then you better
make sure you add plenty of barbecue sauce to your lasagna. That's the proper way to do it, according to Bruce.
Yeah, well, Bruce is wrong on that one.
Wrong part of the world for that.
Hey, there's an extensive immigrant Italian presence in Australia. I'm sure.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I'm sure there is.
Excuse me. Now we
Because
get
I
to
think
stare at Adam the whole time.
I see my way of rationalizing this is the barbecue sauce in Australia is actually just marinara sauce.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what
how it works.
That's what.
Do you have to have headphones plugged into an iPod video to make it play video?
I do not know.
Oh.
Yeah. True.
Hold on.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Scratch.mit.edu.
I'm almost through tracing this 163 line program.
Well, I'm going to make a cat move around on a screen. It's about the same thing.
Probably.
Always stare at him.
Well, this makes a maze that you have to, move through.
That's cool.
It's not, this book has got some decent programs in it. If I were a kid and I was learning how to program, I'd want it. Back in the 80s.
The battery in my iPod already died.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah, it didn't last very long, did it?
No, I think it's shot. Oh well. The other thing weird about this iPod is it has some numbers engraved on the back. Does anybody know what those are?
Are they the numbers from Lost?
Yes.
Is that how you get in the hatch?
Yes. But now you can't get in because the battery's shot.
Damn.
It's funny that you knew that like immediately.
I didn't watch Lost. I was one of the very few people that didn't watch Lost.
I feel really good. I'm not even looking at the screen. Show it again.
How did you know that, Ron?
I just said it because I just thought it would be funny.
Well, look, it's what it is.
Oh yeah, it's the numbers from Lost.
Yeah, it's the lottery numbers. It's also the code for the hatch or whatever.
Right.
I have Lost on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it ever. I haven't watched the Blu-rays ever.
You're not missing anything.
But Ron, this is what you got to watch. This is what all the kids are watching now.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, I watched that when it was new because they couldn't
1978.
They couldn't get or they couldn't reach some sort of contractual agreement with the lady that played Ginger.
Right. So they've got this chick.
They've had like 4 Gingers.
I don't remember what her name was, but yeah, she's different. There's photos on the back that show the wrong Ginger. Lovey, get me another cocktail, please.
He never said please.
I demand another cocktail, please. Oh no, not please. That's just coming from me. I always say please. I like this movie though. This one's got James Caan in it. He's flying a fighter jet.
Mm.
Cool.
Ever seen this one, Eric? Countdown.
I think I started to watch it and went, eh.
It's directed by Robert Altman. It's the same guy who directed Star Trek, I think. No, that was Robert Weiss. This guy directed.
Cat.
Someone's torturing a cat.
Oh, he directed MASH. This guy directed MASH.
Mm-hmm.
Programming.
Who's the director, Adam?
Robert Altman.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
That's okay. It's mutual.
Yeah, this is the one that's. This is the one that's so low release quantity that they put it on a DVR.
Well, yeah, because it's like instant, like we produce a disc for you kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I have 4 or 5 movies that are on this archive collection where they just make them on demand.
Yeah. All right, I got bad RAMs, or my
There's
SD
creams for that.
board will not post at all.
Yeah, there's some creams for that.
SD board is.
Modern medicine can help.
So who's all wearing a costume for tomorrow's 12-hour stream?
Oh, that's right. It's a 12-hour stream.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be on it for 12 hours.
I have a Star Wars costume right here.
There you go.
I will wear at least one costume.
I'll wear a funny hat. I could wear a big hat. It's a big hat. It's funny.
I have my Lieutenant Uhura's dress, the only dress I own. So I'll wear one.
I will wear something very obscure from the 70s, and nobody will be able to figure it out, except for maybe Dave. Of course, I just gave you hints. Obscure 70s.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. I'm
There's a
good
cat.
on cat sounds. I've reached my limit on cat sounds.
I'll remove the sound block. But I won't like
Are you playing with Sketch
With Scratch, yeah.
or
Yeah.
Scratch? Sorry.
It works just fine. And this is on the browser.
Hold on, I'll make it.
See, I made my code. So you click the green arrow, it thinks for a couple of seconds, then it asks, what's your name?
You copied this code.
No, it's yeah, exactly. It took me hours to finish it.
Taking a break.
And then
He wrote the code while he was resoldering his SE30.
This is not programming. The programmer created the blocks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
This is
have it.
programming for 4-year-olds.
No, it's still programming.
Duplicate. And then I'll edit. Oh wait, no.
I did a thing for Scouts, not
Did you?
last year, the year before, that was basically like a programming class.
Yeah.
And it was a couple of hours one afternoon. And the idea was that you would just kind of show up and we would work together and use Scratch to make, just some fun little programs, and not everybody had played around with it, but some kids had.
Yeah.
And so they made some really amazing things. I was really, really impressed. The class was only supposed to last until like 4 o'clock, and there were kids that were still there at 6. And I was like, "We've got to close the stream, guys. We've got to end this." I appreciate all of your excitement, but go be excited at home.
Yeah, you found the computing nerds.
Yeah. So it was really great though, because one of the kids had like kind of a fun idea to like make stuff like kind of animate around the screen, and I was like, ooh, because there's like a randomized thing,
Yeah.
and you could like set the angle. So what I did is I made like a completely black background and put like the DVD logo and made it where it changed colors, and it would bounce around
Mm-hmm.
the screen and hit the corners, or it would not hit the corners, of course, but it would hit like, you know, the walls of everything.
Right.
So I just,
Right.
and then everybody saw that and they were like, "Oh, that's funny. I saw that at my grandpa's house." I was like, "Yeah, probably."
What time is Dave's stream tomorrow? Does anybody not remember?
It starts at
Early.
10 o'clock
Yeah.
Eastern.
Noon Eastern, right?
When does
No.
it end?
10 o'clock.
Oh, 1 o'clock Eastern.
No, 10 o'clock.
No.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
He's
So when?
streaming, he's streaming right after the retro broadcast thing.
Oh.
Retro
Well, I'll
Mac.
be on most of it, but there's a new Doctor Who on tomorrow night, so I'll probably watch that.
Who?
But on that note, I'm going to end the stream.
What?
Okay.
Okay. I think Eric's ready for bed.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
Yeah, I'll probably take a nap.
You.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did while you programmed. I was like, I could fall because I went for
It.
I had to go pick up this. Oh, you weren't here for it. I
Yeah.
picked up this universal power supply for laptops because I'm going to go
Nice.
spin some
E
laptops.
for power.
I'm gonna make a Mai Tai and watch this awesome movie.
You should.
I got something from Ron.
What?
Yeah, show your address.
No.
Are you going to have an unboxing video?
Yeah, I think I will. Maybe I'll do it on Dave's stream tomorrow, actually.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to do it now.
No, I'm not going to do it now.
Okay.
I'm too tired.
Okay.
What time is it there?
6:28.
6:30.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Ron mailed me something too, but I already boxed it up and mailed it back out.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a package to arrive from Ron as well.
It's true. But
Although it's funny, the day that you sent me that message saying it's been sent, I got this email saying you have a parcel waiting from like off the border, and I'm like, how fast did Ron ship that here?
just
whatever.
regular U.S. mail.
Yeah, it was a scam thing. It was called IPS, and the logo looks like UPS.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh.
So, because I did a Google search, I'm like, wait, this isn't UPS.
Hey,
No.
U.S. mail gets to the Canadian border pretty fast.
Mhm.
Then it slows down.
Yes, they just throw it over the falls from the New
Right.
York side, and there's like they're just out there in boats with big nets pulling the
No, they
mail.
strap it to a moose, and then the moose just wanders around until it gets nearby.
Well, in Michigan, what they do is they hold it up from the Detroit side of the river and say, "Bring the booze over, and we'll trade."
There you go.
So,
I swear-
some Crown Royal exchange, you're all set.
I swear that's what must have happened to the SSD that I got for a MacBook Air. They said it was delivered. The person opened a inquiry and everything with Canada Post because it wasn't delivered here. And I still have not received it. In the meantime, I've already said I'm just going to get a refund because it was through eBay. So I just put in a file for a refund. I'm like, I'm not waiting forever for this thing.
I wouldn't either.
And I found one actually locally for $60 for a 512. So cheaper than it was on eBay. And it worked. I put it, so we're supposed to be working on laptops at work, but they only been giving us one laptop per day between two of us to work on. So we usually fight over who can work on the laptop to do something.
Look, I just noticed
Oh,
somebody
you got-
photoshopped in some shark fins in the water here.
So I took the MacBook Air in with me, and yesterday afternoon, as I was sitting there watching YouTube, getting paid a nice amount of money, I put the new SSD in and deleted it out and installed Mojave for the customer.
Hey,
Yeah,
the key is you got paid for that time.
double paid because I'll get paid from work and also from the customer.
There you go.
That's how you make money, RetroTech. You double work.
It actually, you know how you make money? You go into management.
True. We can't hear you.
I said that's stupid. Eric's right. You don't double work. Smart people don't double work. They
True.
work the least amount.
Yeah, but I was
Get the
doing
most
nothing
amount of money.
but watching YouTube.
Now,
So to be fair, I wasn't working.
the only problem is I'm an operational manager, not a C executive like somebody we know. So operational manager is the lowest rung of management, and they do all of the actual work,
Dirty work.
Counts.
management work anyway.
So what was that flashing for, Adam?
Yeah,
It says, do not disconnect.
or it'll explode.
It's plugged into my Mac Studio, and what's weird is when you go in the Finder on these newer versions of OS, whatever, it just shows up as a drive. But when you click on it, you get the window that used to be in iTunes that shows you like how many songs, videos, like update your iPod, all that. So because there's no iTunes anymore, but it basically turns this one window into an iTunes window.
Jeremy's got a question if anybody's interested in the replacement shelf for an Apple 100 mouse.
Thank you, though.
Is that the original?
Yeah.
What is the Apple 100?
I know that's.
100 was.
I
It's
I
this.
think
I have one
I
here.
think Steve probably would be looking for something
One of
like
these?
that, but I don't know. Yeah. With a DB connector on the back. And
Yeah, it's got a D9.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have an extra shell anymore. I had one spare shell because I stole the guts out of one to fix my Lisa mouse, but I've already gave that to somebody.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How often
Yeah.
do the shells actually break and stuff on those? Is it really that often?
Not really. There's not much to it. I mean, this one has one screw, and the other
Right.
version has two screws over here. I mean, you'd have to like throw it on the ground as hard as you can to crack it or something. They're pretty reliable. And then the other thing is that people always think they're broken because there's a pin missing. It's supposed to be missing.
Hmm.
But yeah, I got that one. I got this other one too. I got two of them. Actually, I have a lot more than two of them.
Yeah, at least 19.
What Jeremy really should get is one of these though. It's the cordless version.
So you could use the case to make a cordless version.
Mm.
See, it's got it's an optical mouse.
Oh. It's been modified then.
This is actually a 3D printed case.
Yeah, it's not
That
original.
was engraved, and it's got a USB dongle sits in there. You can use it at 2.4 gigahertz using that, or it also does Bluetooth. And just like a modern Apple mouse, it charges by USB-C
In the bottom.
on the bottom. Okay? But it also has an LED window that shows you the battery level and which mode it's in.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Where did you get that at, Adam?
China.
No, you said that wrong.
China.
I'm not saying it that way. That guy says it.
Well, I'm going to end the stream because my lasagna's in cooking and it's starting to smell good. Now I want.
And you don't want the cat to get it, so
You know what? We're having lasagna tonight too, I think.
Oh, are you?
One
Yeah,
of those Stouffer's ones that you just heat up in the oven.
I had to go get the power supply, and then I had to walk past the grocery store. I went, I feel like lasagna tonight.
You know what else this does? It's actually a 2-button mouse.
Oh, it's got a rocker.
Yeah,
Nice.
it doesn't totally match, but it's very close.
Yeah, you wouldn't mistake it for a different one. So yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just a modded one you had made. So, well, on that note, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. You can also follow me on the Twitters
Or in real life.
or in real life. Perhaps not, because that sounds a little creepy.
Oh, okay.
And also, I have a Patreon. So, for those of you who wish to support me on Patreon, looking at you, Retro Techie, with your $1 million that you offered me earlier.
Yeah, you son of a gun.
Yeah.
With some
Yeah.
cash.
No, wait a minute. He offered me $1 billion.
Oh, I only got $1 million.
Careful. Adam's trying to make you very sleepy.
I noticed that.
It's working.
It's working. Well, Eric's already,
ADV.
so yeah.
Trina, it was good to see you today. It
Hey, same here.
was good to see everybody else here.
And thank you for doing the retweets.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. So. All right, folks. Have a good night, and we'll see you at the next one.
Good
Don't
night.
forget to-
Bye.
Bye.